and gentlemen, to Saga, not Saga, Dithra and 1001 Shards.
We might return to that one one day.
The saga of the Dithra Shards.
Of the shifting sands with the.
Am I echoing? Somebody echoing? I got hear it twice. Since I'm
Can you hear me? No?
Yes.
Was that just you doing a sound check?
Yeah, I didn't have it in my ears properly.
No, I'll make sure we're good. All right, so
We're good.
episode 9, last session was intense, almost as tense as camping, but not that intense. Okay, so as
Intense camping.
dad jokes on deck. That being said, the party essentially gathered the troops in the center of town, went to the Ministry of Shardy after putting that off for like a month and a half.
That wasn't our fault. We were trying to walk across the street and kept getting attacked. Visions, some fucking bullshit going on. 30 men attack us randomly. We're trying to walk. Yeah, it's
like hold on, guys, we're coming, dude. It's like an anime, that's like a freaking
yeah, it dragged on some DBZ episodes. We're like, what is happening?
It was like Goku versus Frieza. It's like, hold on, this is like the 50th episode. What is going on?
I thought he was already powering up. He's powering up again.
The waterfall just goes down a little bit further. It's like, okay, like we know you can poop, sir. Like, move on. But after all that, they went to the ministry and met with a guardsman that, after telling them to get some clean clothes because he looked like Raph, they went back, get some clean clothes, went back inside. They met with Cassandra, who was a shard master, also a shard bearer as well too. They gave them what certainly was like an introductory course into how shards work. And in doing so, also told them the location of a shard, which was out there in the Kobold Wilds, to the east of their location, because I know my directions apparently. To the east of the location. Gon and company decided, you know what? I'm going to rest a little bit, and then we're going to go out and get that shard. We're not, these Nari.
We got prepared. We bought rations. We bought a horse. We bought a dog. Hooked up our friend with armor. Spent every last dime we had basically getting set up. And then all hell breaks loose.
It was like, all right.
We failed the exploration, the perception.
3 times. 3 times.
It's crazy. Just back to back to back.
To do it.
Boom.
Yeah.
And a gang of like 8 to 9 gecko-like creatures, kobolds with knives, are sneak attacking us. They have a surprise round on us.
They won every initiative.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I was like, you guys are...
The dice wanted us to die this day.
I was like, dude, this was pretty brutal. It was like, kobolds were leaping over each other, just stabbing you in the neck, stabbing you in the liver, stabbing you in the kidney, going for jugulars.
Advantage. Flanking. Advantage. Flanking. Advantage.
Sneak attack.
Critical.
Sneak attack.
Critical.
Yeah, critical. Exactly.
I rolled like 4 crits, but it was like,
Wow.
double.
So this is what you're working with, assassination. As you...
So,
I'm still trying to figure out what you had a dog for.
It's a hunting dog. We're going out into the wild to survive.
And that gave them also a bonus as well too in the encounter roll. They still triggered. It was like a.
We still failed.
Chance. It was still 30%
We still
chance.
failed.
And then they triggered the.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
like,
so
do
the
not
trick-
roll beneath the 30. Never had
Rolled
a
like
chance.
a 6. I think we rolled a 6.
And I was like, all right, so okay, now perception check or wisdom check. All right, let's see if you notice any danger. Critically fails.
Looks all good here.
Let's keep going.
We're just like Briar Fox, Briar Rabbit, just
The
walking down
dog
the
is
street
like,
whistling.
"Rrr."
Yeah, where was the dog in all that? He failed his test.
The dog seen that shit. He was like Scooby Doo.
That dog went and buried himself behind a rock. Like, fuck
That
you.
dog is gone.
Good.
That dog is bye-bye. He seen that shit. His morale check failed as soon as he seen 9 kobolds. He's like, nah, where my freaking dog bullet set up? Man, I gotta check in the savings account. I
He
can't
succeeded his wisdom roll. Get the fuck out of there.
He said, bye. He freaking said off to the fedora. He's like, I'll see you guys next time. And he left. But that being said, that is where we left off after a pretty traumatic session there. A lot of death there, a lot of loss. Asim did perish. I like to have just a moment of silence for Asim and his turn. He was a good character. So I'll have a little sauce moment here. Pretty baller. All right, a work and a job died. I guess he works for the financial district somewhere. And after they both died in the same session from kobolds, which is crazy. But that is true. We have some things to do. So the first quarter of this is going to be, or first little bit of this is going to be dealing with the immediate aftermath of what happened. So with that, the recap is done, and we shall begin. Gone. Also, Okoye is like critically injured still. He's at like 90. Hold on, let me adjust that. He's not fully healed. All right, so Okoye looks at you, Gone, and says, "What the fuck was that? What the fuck are these things?" He wasn't there for the kobold explanation.
Okoye saw it. Gon looks at it and he's like, I don't know what these things were or why they wanted to kill us. They fought to the end. Are they insane? And he kicks one over just to see its like dead body. He's like, such fury in this little thing. Okoye,
dead now.
How are you holding up?
I don't know. My liver doesn't feel like it's in the right spot.
God damn it. Let's get our money and get out of here. As Gon pretty coldly goes to Job's body and just strips him of whatever he's got on him. Gambison.
They're just mad.
I'll leave him with his socks and his trousers, but I'm taking that shirt off his back.
Shirt, shoes, the Gambison, bow, dagger, quiver, arrows.
Yeah. But he would bury, using the shovel, if we have time and if it doesn't seem dangerous, he wanted to take some time to bury the dead. It doesn't seem dangerous
at this point. All the kobolds that that were here definitely all try to attack you. You don't think there's any hidden ones anymore. They would definitely struck you now. You guys are critically injured.
Yeah. I don't know what he would ask Okoye. He's like, "Do we bury the dead here? What do your people do?"
Well, their spirits pass on to the afterlife to guard the families of those they care about. He seemed like a bastard, so we can bury him wherever.
They, at least the ones who are with us, Asim, a job, all of them, they died. We should at least give them a burial. And pull out the shovel and break into the earth. Take some time. I don't know how long. It wouldn't be a nice grave. It'd be shallow.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's also pretty sand. It's also pretty sandy here as well, so you can dig pretty deep, pretty easily. Because sand isn't that hard to dig because it's just sand. You just dig, right? It does, or does it? Yeah, fuck it. It's easier than normal dirt for reasons that may. Be.
I'm not a geologist. I'm a GM. It's easy to do.
Listen, all right. So it sounds easier to me. So.
But I have been on the beach before.
Well, if Gon,
you can dig easy on the beach.
Yeah, if Gon got tired, Okoye would kick in. We'd bury them. Were there any valuables on these kobolds?
There were. Roll a D100.
That's a 19.
Okay. You found 190 copper pieces.
Ooh.
We'll pocket that.
A bunch of crude daggers.
A bunch?
Mm-hmm. Of crude daggers. These aren't worth anything, but they're available if you need a dagger.
No, I don't think we have the room even with the donkey, or the pack horse.
With Roach.
Yeah, Roach, our horse.
Just a horse.
Original name, trademark.
Yes.
So
No, it's a direct ripoff, but that's all right. Roach needs some love in the world. All right.
well, Okoye looks at you and he says, well, I don't want to be out here longer than this. This scares me.
Yeah,
He looks at you.
let's get out of here. I'm tired.
All right. So there is a 5% chance of anything happening as you're very close to town. You feel one of the major threats in here. Roll a D100. Don't roll less than 5.
69.
Nice.
Nothing.
He's like that.
If you would have rolled a 4, that would have been crazy.
27 more of these kobolds. Their second ambush was set up just in case the first one didn't work out.
And like, bigger ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Swobolds. Shout out to
Swobolds.
Yeah.
Now we have to meet one.
We fought Swobolds before.
Not this game. We did fight Swobolds.
We have fought Swobolds before.
Right. No joke, man. But you guys definitely get to town. Upon successfully getting back to town without dying, you guys gain 150 experience points. Well, John does. Because he could have done.
4. Okay.
That being said, as you get back to town, I like for do some making characters actions here.
Sweet.
As we're all here together. Now, all right. So, I think everyone has made characters before at this point. Assassination. I know you haven't played here in a while. If you need help, let me know. But it's 11d20, and it's and we'll definitely help you with that. Where is it at?
Well, do you want to just start with the stats and do the 3d6s off the get?
Yes.
Work our way down.
I think like a much better idea than do all these traits first. So let's do that. 3d6s. You need 6 of them. 6 sets of 3d6 because it's 6 sets. So, and then you pick the lowest out of that set. So for Jason, it'd be 11, and another 11, and then you go down the line. And if you need me to explain it better, I got you. That's pretty good. Oh, that's a 14. Okay. Ooh. 13. Okay. So yeah, so you guys are watching as well too. The one thing I can't say about Nave, it's really easy to make a character. It takes a matter of like 5 minutes or so, and it's pretty baller.
So I rolled an 8 and a 12.
Okay, so this is what you do. So you don't take the total, you take the lowest number in the set. So for the 8, it'd be a 1, so it'd be an 11. It'd be 10 plus the lowest number you roll. So for the 8 set, it'd be 11.
And you go right down the list. So the first 3d6 roll goes to strength, second one goes to dex, third one goes to con, right across the stat list.
So
did you able to give me a sheet?
Yes, it should be in the journal. Let me double check, make sure you have access to it. You should. It should be under character.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Yep.
That'll work.
And and this character is gonna be real squishy for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that 1 HP. Ouch.
1 HP.
Listen, you miss every shot that doesn't kill you, right? And on God mode. Hey, just sleeping floors. Jay in the building. 1 floor at a time. This swiper, no swiping.
Ay.
Is everybody done at this point?
No.
You said done?
Done.
No.
I'm just putting my character's name in.
With the attributes.
Man, you guys gonna have to give me a refresher in this, man, for sure.
All good. So the 6 sets of 3d6 is what he's asking. Everybody's kind of rolled them, and then that's kind of so now we can get over to the next part, kind of fill it in. So for you,
Okay.
I think you only rolled 1, 2, 3. 3
Mhm.
sets.
One,
So you need 3 more sets of 3d6.
3. Yeah, so with what you rolled, you're gonna have a 1 in strength, a 1 in dex, a 2 in con, and then if you roll 3 more 3d6s.
So that's 11. A 1 in strength,
1.
2 in dex. You said 3 in
No,
con?
what 1 in dex, 2 in con.
Okay.
So 1 in strength, 1 in dex, 2 in con, and then roll 3 more 3d6s. 3 more sets of 3d6.
And while we do this, guys, during the stream is one just as reference point for people that want to try OSR games. You can get a feel for how it feels as we actually do it. We don't, skim through this, so you can get a feel for it. 2, it's always fun to roll characters, so you can see the real process.
So that's a 1 in intelligence, a 2 in wisdom, and a 1 in charisma.
Got it. All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Oh, we
And
probably
if we
should
go
roll.
with that.
I'm gonna roll my HP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll a 1d8 for HP.
4, okay.
Oh.
Pretty average.
1d8.
1d8.
1d8, sir.
Ooh,
Woo!
it's
Big
built-
old fat 6.
It's not bad.
You can take more than one shot.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
better than I still
Or-
now I've officially rolled the worst HP you can roll. This is the only character that's had 1 HP. So here we go.
Wow. We said 1 HP in the dream.
Yeah.
I got 1 HP in a dream, baby.
Hey, listen, that means he's gonna play super safe. He's not going anywhere.
He's got a 9 to 5. He's
Lock
Hey,
me up.
wait.
Way to kill.
We're-
None of
We're
Sweeping
gonna go see goblins. I'm gonna stay as far back as possible, and if they step towards me, I'm running.
Listen, he is
You can
literally
be the
saying,
cheerleader.
Yeah.
Listen, I got 2 more years left till I hit pension. I'm not doing shit. I'm not
Oh,
doing
yep.
anything.
All right. Here's
Come
his name.
on.
Here's this character's name. Just because you said that, his name is Murtaugh.
Getting too old for this shit.
Whatever it is, that's who he is.
What kind of personality would that be?
Well,
All of them.
we're about to find
All of-
out in the next.
Yeah,
part.
we're about to roll it and find out.
Yeah.
Did everybody roll for HP? All right. Well, then let's continue. Roll 11d20. I think that's the number. Yeah, that's it.
I think it's 10d20.
I'm counting.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh no, you're
Well,
right.
for
It is
the
11.
with the alignment, it would be 11.
Yep, you're right.
Hey, we all do this together. Listen, it's a team sport. Maelstrom like 320s there, big fella. Hold on. Maelstrom has aim.
Not
has
all
aimbot.
20s are good in this section, so.
Right?
True. That's very true. We got aimbot on this. Damn. Okay. And
So who's going
assassination.
first? We'll walk him through it.
Less assassination because he
Okay.
needs help here.
All right. For your character, in the note/background, you'll probably want to take
Yep.
this down. You ready?
Got it. Yep. I remember this a little bit.
Okay, it's coming. It's coming to him. So your physique is flabby.
Oh, perfect. My name is Bubba, so that's perfect.
There you go.
Awesome.
14.
It's meant to be.
8. Your face is square.
Yep.
Skin is pale.
Okay.
15. Hair is oily. You wear eccentric clothing.
Liking it already.
Make sure I'm in the right. Your virtue is that you are loyal. Your vice is that you're vengeful. That's a great combination.
Loyal and vengeful, huh?
Yeah. Your speech. Let me know if I'm going too quickly. Your speech is rapid fire.
Okay.
It's going to be fun to play.
Your profession. He is a mariner. misfortunes, you were robbed. And finally, your alignment is in neutrality.
Neutrality.
You're
Cool.
done.
All right, negative roll for
You have
your
to-
ethnic background. D4.
1d4. 4.
That's a northerner.
Northerner.
Hey, yeah, I think that's all right. Yep, that's number 4, top to bottom. You are, let me give you a little bit here for the audience here. Northerners are tall, warlike, tribal, traditional, hardy, brave, and they don't take shit from nobody. That doesn't mean that they're very nice people, though. On average, Northerners have tend to enslave or conquer those that have gotten their way or have not been useful to them, or even those that have been useful to them. They're a very brutal, warlike race. Though not all of them are warlike, these are just the cultural side of them. This isn't everybody that are Northerners. It's a cultural, cultural centric thing. So no one on
Okay.
Twitter, I see you typing. It's okay. Breathe. We'll get through this together. All right. Okay, that's
Are you fighting the Twitter bots? What's going on with that?
bro.
Disclaimer.
No, dude, dude, people get triggered when you bring in stuff. But anyway, regardless of that fact, who's next? Segue.
Oh, just go down the list of what was rolled. So I jumped in on mine.
I'm not getting canceled. No sir. No sir. No sir.
That got me good.
So my physique is tiny. I have my face is blunt. My skin is tanned. My hair is bristly. The clothing I wear is elegant. My virtue is courteous. My vice is I'm greedy. My speech is blunt. My misfortune was that I was kidnapped. My profession is a mercenary, and I have neutrality alignment. And when I rolled my D4 earlier, I rolled a southerner.
Ooh, there we go. Southerners. Forgot that for anybody that's watching, Southerners are a militaristic city-state empire-based country / race of people based in a desert savanna / oasis environment. They thrive in places where there are dinosaurs, lizard folk, and things like that, roaming and prowling. They're known for their strong familiar bonds, survival instinct, and also ancestral ties, so family ties. And they're also very draconic in the things they do and the punches that they deal out. That is something that makes them a little bit more extreme than most of the races. So, culturally. So, that being said, we got that. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smits. What is your character?
I'm working on it. So physique is stout, face is elongated, skin is perfect, hair is wispy, and that's where I'm at so far.
Okay. Let me.
Oh,
got you.
your clothing's great.
What is it?
Bloody.
Oh, okay.
All right, they have them out then. I believe in you. Well, I can speak going.
Yeah. The virtue?
Virtue, idealistic.
All right.
Your vice is that you're cruel.
Because life. All right.
Yep. Your speech, it dialect. So you have some sort of dialect.
Interesting. I don't know how to do.
Your
You'd have to switch
profession-
words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your profession is survivalist. Your misfortune is that you were rejected.
As all the
And you
great
have-
ones are.
Yep. And you have chaos alignment.
Very odd.
Okay.
And then
Thank you.
Yeah. And then you did you roll for the
Oh, the race.
roll your D4?
Or
Yeah.
the ancestry.
What'd you get?
You are a northerner.
Reroll.
That's
God.
fair.
Flick to
I'm about to team up on you.
You are a northerner.
He said I'm a northerner, damn it.
No, you know that.
I'm
100%.
Gumby, damn it.
You are a damn
Good
northerner.
Lord, man. I mean, you can keep rolling if you like, but you wrote it 3 times. So
No, it's meant to be. That's okay.
This character is a northerner.
No,
It's just
he-
that simple.
That's what
True
he's
North.
northerner.
Him and every
Northerner.
other after
True,
that.
True North. He said True North. Holy. All
Yeah,
right,
this. Hey, John. This character literally stood on the North Pole of whatever planet this is.
this man is at the tip of the Dithra, literally the North by himself. He said Marky Mark.
Or he is king.
Or she. Hey, you never know. Listen. There you
Well, he
go.
makes little wooden toys. Is that what you're doing up there, John?
Maybe.
Wait. That being
He's got
said-
elongated, perfect, wispy hair.
Well, let's go over to Mark here.
Looks like
Mark,
an elf.
did
You might be right.
you want some help, or did you figure your thing out already?
I rolled my guy last game since I was dead for a good part of
Oh,
it.
the longest, yeah.
Yeah, so I made 2 guys already, but the one I'm playing, I can tell you the background info.
Sick. I love
So
that.
he is a tiny dude. He's got a wide face, but his skin is perfect, like flawless ivory skin. He's got silky hair. He's wearing perfume clothing. He's an honest fella, but very greedy. Goes well together. He likes to ramble, ramble on. And he's a gambler by profession. An honest gambler that will be fun to play. And his misfortune was that he was rejected. He's of neutral alignment, and I'm an Easterner.
All right, so we didn't get to professions, did we yet?
No,
Not
we didn't
in
go
the
through-
entirety.
not
We
yet.
didn't go through them yet.
Okay, so did
We
everybody
rolled
roll the
them, but-
professional? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, what is everybody's profession? Let's start off with
Did we do professions already?
Yeah. Right?
It was part of what you
It's-
rolled.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
a mariner. Yeah, that's right.
Part of
Yeah.
the 11 things.
All right, so let's go over to Jay. What is your background?
I'm a mercenary.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this because I didn't complete mercenary yet. So we're doing something cool here, guys. For characters that are starting out, you get to a random ability from that background. I didn't get to mercenary yet, so until I do, you get to choose a profession that I have available and randomly get one of those 3. So, what appeals to you out of the ones I have so far? So I have.
Do you have the list,
the list?
somewhere that we
I
can
do.
pull up?
Yes, it's in. If you go Dithra trainers and then top to bottom, I could tell them to you. I got soldier, scholar, butcher, blacksmith, mariner, performer, explorer, herbalist, outlaw, and I have.
Well, I think it'll make
animal.
sense. I think it'll make sense with him because I have my top stat was intelligence, so I'll take one from scholar.
All right, roll a 1d3.
Okay. Oops. R/1 D3.
What do you have?
1.
All right, you have geometry.
Cool.
So that means that your ranged attacks have an additional 10 feet of range.
Cool.
Okay. That being said, we're gonna go over to assassination. What is your background again?
Mariner.
All right. So the mariner, you can pull from Captain Guadalupe. You wrote a 3.
Hey, girl.
That means that you get something called a rope trick. As an action, you can effectively use a rope in combat to lasso and restrain enemies within 40 feet of yourself. This is considered a dexterity save for a creature or an object against your level. So you can, as an action, lasso somebody like a cowboy, and they're restrained if they fail their dexterity check.
Cool. Got it. Copied it.
All right. Tie them up. Let's go over to Mark. You got a gambler. So I don't.
Yeah.
That was the next one I was supposed to do. I forgot that. But being said, guys, like 20 of them, guys. That being said, would you like something else on the list here that kind of fits better? We got outlaw, animal handler, herbalist, explorer, performer, mariner, blacksmith, butcher.
I think that like the closest thing to what I envisioned the character to be would probably be the explorer, because he can gamble with his life, and that's honest.
That makes sense. Give me a D3.
All right, a D3,
And then we'll have those script.
which is you roll a D6 half because there's no D3.
That'll work.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
oh, nice.
So that's
You got pinpoint weakness. Whenever you deal damage to a target that is flanked, prone, or restrained, you deal an additional 1d6 damage to that target. If it's
that's what murdered us last time, right?
If the target is, if it was a critical hit, you double the dice as well for pinpoint weakness.
Nice.
That being said, John, what's your background, champ?
Survivalist.
All right. I have many skills here. Not one of them is survivalist. A soldier, scholar, butcher, blacksmith, mariner, performer, explorer, herbalist, outlaw, and animal handler. Which one do you think would make more sense of what you're going for now? And then I'll have this done by next week.
Can you go through it one more time? I'm sorry to do that to you.
It's all good. Listen, I talk fast. Animal handler, outlaw, herbalist, explorer, performer, mariner, blacksmith, butcher, scholar, and soldier.
I think probably
Can you read that one more time?
right. I'm just thinking. I think blacksmith. I think blacksmith makes sense.
Oh, okay. Okay, give me a D3. All right, 2. You've gained Ironborn. Weapon you create from iron gain an additional 1 quality. Slash. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So weapon you create out of iron gain 1 quality, which is huge because if you critically fail against an enemy, they will break, so they last longer. Hey, is that everybody? I think.
Yeah. Well, it did it say, yeah.
Yes.
I was like, did assassination roll it? But yeah, that's everyone.
Right. So, cut back to scene. Gone. You're on your pack horse. You're returning into town. Okoye is with you. He's also hurt. He's shambling behind you. Holding his liver and very straight, he quickly patched up along trying to get to here. People look at you as you enter this town like you got thrashed.
Yeah.
What are you doing and where are you going?
You just see the horse just walking slowly forward straight to the filthy seal. Just as soon as it gets up there, he jumps off of it. I don't think they have like a feed place, right? I've got some food for it to eat. Yeah, it can graze here. I'm gonna tie it up to near a fence post and jump off, and go inside and get some food. I'm tired and hungry, and yeah.
Okoye goes inside and collapses. So Rodrigo looks at you and he says, "What happened to you?"
He just looks back at Rodrigo and just shakes his head. It's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Okoye, what happened to you? As he looks at Okoye. Okoye shrugs. And he collapses.
It's a long story, but I'll tell you this. We got ambushed, and every person we walked out of here with is dead now.
Wow, that's fucking brutal, man. Hey,
Oh.
but as long as you got out, right? Yeah, that Asim guy was a little weird. He was talking to himself and he brought a lot of heat down on us. We didn't need that kind of energy in our life. Looks at you.
He died fighting for his life next to me.
What, is he your woman?
What do you mean, woman? He's my friend.
Whatever. I don't believe all that friend shit. But I'm glad you made it back. You're useful. Rest up. Listen, tonight's drink's on me. And I got some broken up with your name on it. Tomorrow we'll talk business. If you're interested. I mean,
He just waves
kinda
him off and
leaves.
goes into his room.
Before you do that, Sandra rushes up to you, overhearing this. And Sandra says, where's Asim?
He looks to her and very curtly says, he is dead. I buried him 3 miles north of town. There was a red rock, whatever, some general description.
You were supposed to protect him. He looks at you.
Man holds only his own life in his hands. And he walks away, closing the door behind him. And
She
fucking
throws a
sleeps
cup at
for
the
the next
door
6
behind
days.
you. He throws several cups at your door, shattering them in anger and screaming out the top of her lungs. You let him die, you bastard! And you think, I mean, at this point, it has to be like 15, 20 glasses. She is pissed. And after a few broken glasses, you hear a soft whimpering of what you can only imagine is crying, before it slowly trails off into the distance as you presumably fall asleep.
And he will sleep and eat. Probably he's hurt. He's bad. What kind of wounds? Yeah, he'll have to tend to himself.
All right. Well, you are essentially resting on here. So, as Gon and Okoye rest up from suffering from grievous wounds, that is definitely going to put them out for a while. A new shipment of inmates come in to Dithra, straight off the boat. You all arrive together here, but let's see if your travel here was eventful. So everybody's gonna roll. Let's start with Mark. Roll me a d20 called high or low.
Hi. Damn.
That would be the total opposite of how.
Oh, man.
Super start.
There's the way to start it off with a
Hey,
character. At least we got 2. At least you rolled 2.
Oh, I thought he said I. Like
No,
one.
no, that's everybody. So as you guys are traveling by ship here to the Silver Heel, to the city of Dithra, as you travel here. Now, last time it was a tsunami, and it was a rainbow-colored fish that attacked Asim, which is crazy, actually. But as you guys are traveling here, let me see. Gon, roll a d10.
Coming up. 5.
You see there are 5 massive merfolk swimming up to your ship, and they're stabbing your hull with large shards of rock, trying to penetrate your hull. You see the guards over the side of the ship shooting crossbow bolts, killing these merfolk. But this has dramatically increased the need to get to where you're going, because there are now holes in your ship, and it needs to get patched up. The first 2 days of travel are dramatic, as even the prisoners are hauled out from their prison, shackled and told to fill up the holes with whatever is available, pitch, tar, loose planks, to cover up these broken hulls. These merfolk, and also as well too, you guys have information on merfolk. Merfolk are massive. They're about 7 to about 10 feet tall. They swim in water. They weigh about 400-500 pounds.
Oh my god.
They use massive coral coral weapons to penetrate the hull of ships and eat the people that are in them. They are exceptionally good at seeing in the dark waters, and they also can mimic the sounds and songs of other humanoids.
Nope. No, I don't like that.
So at least you know now if you ever encounter the merfolk. That being said, the first 2 days go past. Let's go over now to Jay. Give me a D20, call high or low.
1d20. We're gonna go high.
All right.
8.
All right, cracks knuckles.
This is like last time. We're not even gonna make it there.
Hey, all I gotta do is hit my head
Wow.
on the side of the ship and I die, so.
See, mission failed wasn't
Don't
the best
catch a
time.
cold.
Yeah. As you guys are traveling here after a grueling 2 days of travel, patching the whole of this ship up here from the fierce assault from these merfolk. Now, what you see is as you get into a patch of very mossy, kelp-infested waters, and you guys are in the center of the ocean, and these kelp-infested waters go as far as the eye can see. And now, I'm gonna get the captain to roll an intelligence check. This is actually pretty rare. He has no shit. As he's traveling through these waters, guiding you guys to your new home, this kelp here begins to animate, and they begin to wrap around the ship and encompassing it like a hand, as the kelp begins to manifest into this almost what can only be described as think of like antenna, but like really flexible antenna that kind of bends around to feel for things in the water, and it uses these kelp covered antenna or filters to detect movement and wrap around the ship, crushing it. Now, let's see how many people. You guys don't die, of course, but let's see how many people do die from this.
I hope not. I didn't
So,
like that.
That being said, it was about 40 prisoners on this boat, so
He's
let's
like-
go.
So you know that 40 minutes you just took to create
Let's do that again.
Let's do it again.
one more time.
17 out of the 40 prisoners died, and let's say a couple guards died as well too, as you guys are now on a lifeboat. Now, a big lifeboat, or at least six lifeboats. As you seen this massive angler, so it is this monster looks like a giant anglerfish, except it is covered in these barbed like antennae or feelers, and hides in kelp-infested waters. And it sprawls and it sends its feelers out to get anything that moves, hiding its body in thick kelp, and it attacks anything that it can detect, which happened to be a ship. This is called, I have a name for it yet because it's pretty unique, but that being said, it is roughly about anywhere from, I'll say about 2 to 3 tons. It's about 12 feet long. It's massive. I use this massive jaws to just chew through this hull like butter, getting to all the squishy bits, which is the people inside of it. So you guys are on a lifeboat. That was day 2 to 3, as you guys use the death of your allies to get enough purchase to get the fuck out of there. Now, day 5 and 6, assassination. Please give me a D20. Call high or low, sir.
So I'm gonna say I was stowed away in the lifeboat, and so I woke up. What the hell is going on?
The guard looks down at you and he says, "Hey, if you want to help us get there in time, you better make sure you do your damn job. Hey, now roll your damn D20 and call high or low." As the guard looks at you.
Damn
Smile.
it! All right.
Darn, it's so meta.
Wow. All right,
Everybody has rolled.
you guys are just rolling so bad.
And we all called high.
All right. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, as you do so, you guys
You're
are
anglerfish.
I think with these characters, the next words out of your mouth needs to be "Rocks fall, you die." Roll
All
your
right,
characters.
Start it up.
So I'll say this. This time you guys don't die, but if you guys do fail, you guys do die next time. So that being said, you guys are traveling on this boat here. Is Mark here? Mark, give me a let's see. Mark, give me a D4.
All right.
Call low.
Hello. Hold on. I want you to give that D4 to someone else and double it. But with your 1 here, let me see here. So, you guys are all on one lifeboat together here, as the other lifeboat gets attacked by a gigantic piranha. As the lifeboat is small enough for now, creatures that can fly out of the water to actually attack people on it. It is attacked by a giant. I mean, not by giant. I mean, like they're only like 35 pounds. They're flying piranha. It's a lot of them. So
Hey, I'm a mariner, and I'm like, man, who the hell chose this course?
Just look at the guard as I'm
reading the
standing
map
there with
wrong. All that red area is bad.
What the hell you bring us out here for?
He's like, the map's upside down, man. But the next 2 days, you guys use a basic maneuver to maneuver out of this. Now, I guess the zone left is John, right?
Yep.
John,
He's next.
Give me a D20. Call high or low.
Hi.
There we go.
Hey, we got one.
In the
John
clutch.
for the clench.
For the clinch, because if not, he was gonna die.
What'd you roll?
You got
12.
You got 12.
Oh. Coin flip.
Yeah, it's a clump of hey, listen, still luck there. That being said, as you guys travel through here, the next 2 days go by swimmingly. As you guys started out with a group of 40 prisoners and about 10 guards to 6 people.
Four
So-
prisoners and 2 guards.
Two guards. So you guys are literally.
Hey guys, I think we can take them.
Let's go ahead and get those shackles off.
Are we shackled? What's the situation?
Oh yes, you guys are 100% shackled. Shackled to each other, chain gang style. The lifeboat is just big enough to where they can stand out of melee range with you with their large, definitely pointy spears. Cause you guys take them probably, but most
Someone's
of you
gonna
guys
die. Yeah.
so you could probably could, but that means someone's gonna die.
Let's
So
wait.
Can we speak to him? Like, you
Yeah.
know, due to dire circumstances, perhaps our survival would be best if we did not have these shackles on and we could help get to safety.
And listen, let me go ahead and check the prison list here. What's your name? He looks at you.
Bubble.
I heard that you got arrested for stealing cookies from an old lady.
I was actually robbed, and I was blamed for stealing the cookies.
Well, why don't you blame those shackles and then hope they get off when you get on shore?
Okay. But
Looks
you
at
know,
you.
if some of the merfolk grab you, then perhaps I will pull you back in the
If a
boat.
merfolk comes, we're all dead. You see how big those things are? Yeah,
Exactly. When we have to be able to fight as a team. Now, once you get these shackles off us so we can help.
He looks at you and says, "What are you gonna do? Steal the merfolk's cookies?"
No.
Did you strangely?
Oh no.
He looks at you strangely and says, "We're almost at Dithra. We'll be there in about a half a day. We'll get there safely." Does anybody else have anything you want to say?
Puck is laughing. He's like, "That's a pretty good one. He got you good."
He looks at so as you see, you guys do approach Dithra, and it's a medium to small size docking prison frontier city here. So as you guys pull in, there are several ships here at the dock, and you see prisoners just like you, except they're in actual boats, not lifeboats. But but that being said, there are prisoners like you as the deck master goes up to you, and the guard captain, who's surprisingly still alive, looks down and says, "I brought as many as I could." The deck
Bullshit!
looks him
Bullshit!
up-
Bullshit!
The deck master looks him up and down and says, "Did you
I
forget
think-
the boat?"
I
at
think-
the
I think you need to teach them the proper way to go. They don't seem to understand how to sail these waters.
I've been a mariner for most of my life, and he purposely tried to get us killed.
I think he just left his boat at the capital, right? Because clearly he didn't leave it a lifeboat, and the dock master just walks away.
Merfolk just start naming off all the creatures that we encountered.
He said, "Listen, it was a listen,
I think you need to relax. They're gonna think we're all crazy, and I'm not with you. I don't know you.
you see."
I'm happy to make your acquaintance. I'm Bubba.
Bubba, I'm Puck. Nice to meet you. Now get out of my life. Just laughs and slaps him on the shoulder. And he's like, I'm just kidding.
So the guard captain goes over to the dock and he comes back with 2 days worth of rations for each of you. So put 2 days worth of rations in your character. You guys start out with nothing, just like before. Nada. You guys are brokies. You guys
We
have
got 2
days worth of
meals.
rations.
We got 2 meals and a
Meals.
dream.
It was a dream.
And each ration takes up one slot in your equipment slots.
Okay.
Whole world out there.
So they're on
That
their
being
own slots.
Yeah. So as you guys are now here, the guard captain says, Dithra is open to you now. Try to make a better life and don't try to make the same mistakes you did back at the capital.
Yeah,
Back in the southern.
I plan on it. The only mistake I made was ever running into you.
The guard captain just says he walks away at this point. He's like, "Oh, fuck this.
And I'll never see
I
him
don't get
again.
paid. I don't get paid enough for this shit." And you guys are now in the center of town with 2 days worth of rations to your name. What shall you do?
I'm going to gamble my rations.
I want you to give me this ration and double
yes.
it. Take I'm gonna double it. Take it double.
I'm gonna look around and ask if anyone is from around here. Any of you fellows from around here? Or been here before?
Like nobody from around here. It's a prison town, dude.
Yeah. You've
I
never
wish
heard
I'd
of
never
this
been
place?
here at all, actually.
I've never heard of this place before. I don't
This-
know what the hell's going on.
If anyone's born in the Silver Heel, I would feel bad for them. Let me tell you.
Not wrong
Is
there.
anybody here a southerner? Is anybody here a southerner?
Yep,
All right. What's your name again?
Murtaugh.
Murtaugh.
Murta.
If your picture isn't Danny Glover, I'll be pissed.
That's literally what I was going to grab right now.
Young Danny Glover, medium age Danny Glover, old Danny Glover. Difference.
No, like Lethal Weapon 4 Danny Glover.
With the mustache? Yeah, with the mustache.
Real Danny Glover.
Yeah, that was strong, man. Give me a intelligence check, Murtaugh, as you are looking to find your face.
Yep. Bang. Nat 20.
All right, you know that Dithra and Silver Heel has got a nasty reputation of basically blending through the prisoners that are sent here. The Emperor has pretty mixed opinions about the Silver Heel. Some people think it's very good for these people to get a new chance at life than just be executed. Some people think this is just a different way to execute people while extracting resources from them. This place is known to have all kind of monsters here, from goblins to wyverns to all manner of other biddies here, and kobolds. There's even lizard folk. Some people said there's even dinosaurs here as well. But that being said, the only people that come here are prisoners and people that are kind of in between the law, that think that they can make start up a town here and make a serious amount of living here from the silver mines in the city.
Yeah, and so he'll start kind of just going into this like almost dissertation on what this place is, everything that he just said, and kind of at the end he's just like, if you think you're gonna come here and make something of yourself, most people just think this is the place that they send you and send it to the gallows.
Or it's the wild, wild west. It's free frontier. We can go out there and make something of ourselves. I know I wasn't much of anything where I came from. This is a fresh start for a lot of people, I think. At least for me.
I know.
Probably a little bit too fresh. We don't have any weaponry or.
I don't care about weaponry. I'm looking for a job.
I need that job.
I'm concerned about a roof and a bed there.
Yeah, I need to get some money. I think I'm going to scout the town. I'm a blacksmith. Is there a smithy in town? And can I get a job? I'll do bullshit work.
Absolutely. So it looks like, and what's your character's name, John?
Puck.
Puck. So Puck, it looks like you definitely would have easily found Ogpan's Forge. Has a picture of the blacksmith hammers and anvil. Hammers, anvil, and tongs. And this open up, you see, the best way I can describe him is like a Morris chestnut, but he's like bigger, scars on across his head, bald, deep brown skin, has the like training day Denzel goatee, and this is what he looks like, kind of. This is the closest I can get to him here. But he is out there. He is sweating up a storm. You see that there's another person as well too, a lady behind him, also training with him as well too, and this is what she looks like. Above table, that's Linda. She still is training with Aquan. She hasn't died. She just joined the game.
She's a northerner.
Yes.
He notices that right away, and just walks up to Akban. He says, "My name is Puck. What is your name? Are you the owner of this establishment?"
You see him wipe the sweat from his face, and he looked at you and he says, "Indeed I am. I'm Akban. Now listen, this is my forge here. How can I help? You look like you're new here."
I am new and I'm looking for work. I'm okay on the anvil. I do real good horseshoes. I can make nails, things like that. You put me to work, I can show you what I've got.
He says, "Here, why don't you take this iron and a bit of strap and make me an iron dagger?" As he looks over at
As I get the Skyrim. That's an achievement in my book.
There you go. He says, "Take this iron
Yeah.
and some straps here and make an iron dagger, and let's see how you do." He invites you to go into his forge. As you do have the blacksmith here. You're ironborn. You're not a true blacksmith as survivalist, but you do get a +1 bonus to this roll. So please give me a strength check with a +1.
Oof.
Oof.
A little rusty.
Are we with him or is he by himself?
Did you all accompany him? Because he just went.
I would have followed him. I would have just followed whoever was going.
Did you not take your shackles off, dude? Like, what's going on with you?
Everybody's shackles is off above table. No one has to.
Perhaps you need some help with the bellows.
We're talking. Akban looks at claps you on the shoulder and says, "Listen, sometimes us men, we can't perform. It's fine. You just go back out there sometime and give it another shot." He looks at you and he says, "You're a pretty strong guy. Let's see you try that again. It's good. You have potential. But let's see how much potential you have." And he gives you another dagger. I can't double this, but please.
I'm not used to such heavy daggers or heavy hammers. I wish I had my own
something
tools.
lighter? Well, he goes down from a 10-pound to an 8-pound hammer.
That's a little bit better. Puck isn't that big, especially for a northerner. He's actually kind of
scrawny.
A little scrawny. Yep. My shoulder. I threw it out in college.
I tore my ACL. My meniscus.
Old ping pong injury.
meniscus, my quad, my pleats, they're done, dude. I can't hoop anymore, mama.
It's like you're
Can't hoop,
you're like 16 years old. How did that happen?
Dude, Akpe looks at you and he says, "Damn, so much potential. Listen, I'm not giving you any more iron to waste, but if you can pay for some, I'll allow you to trap and see how well you improve. Maybe some sweeping up the shop, maybe working around the shop may help clear your mind. That bit of iron there was 5 copper pieces. You sweep up the shop, clean up the metal shavings. I'll give you 5 copper pieces to cover that iron you wasted, and I'll give you a warm meal. Does that sound agreeable to you?"
Can't beat that. He's already sweeping. Can't beat.
He's like, sleeping, sir. And Akpe looks at the rest of you and he says, "Yeah, you guys aren't gonna cut it."
I look. Murtaugh looks kind of over his shoulder, sees the sign on the building for the Gold Syndicate, gets a little bit curious, like, wonder if they could use some talents and moseys on over there.
And you're a southerner, correct?
Yes.
Give me an intelligence check at advantage.
23.
It's a nat 20. I mean, that's a critical success. 1 second. All right. This merchant guild was a powerful organization made up of the most successful traders and merchants in all of Dithra. It is headquartered in a grand sprawling building near the side of the city. You know that its guild members are conducted in, and they all wear signet rings of the Gold Syndicate. And it is said that the Gold Syndicate has funded more wars than any single kingdom has ever done. They tend to be more impartial and neutral, though they do tend to favor the Southern Empire for their large stores of raw iron and gold than anyone else, but only slightly.
Okay.
And they're also extremely cutthroat.
Yeah. Well, my profession, he's a mercenary by profession. So he's just gonna he's gonna walk on in, see if he can.
As you get to the door, there are several
sees.
guards here.
Mm-hmm.
As you get to the door, they look at you and says, "State your business here, prisoner."
I'm new to the island. Have some skills in finding stuff, you could say. People, things. I don't know. Thought maybe I could know a little bit about you get how the organization. A little bit smart at times.
Says, "Well, I'm just the
maybe
guard.
I could help.
I'm just the guard. I can't really let you in, but I'll just say this.
Hey, I'll take anything from a job standpoint to start with."
He says, "All right. Well, what can you do?"
What do you need done?
"Well, my wife won't leave me alone. Could you go talk to her and tell her to stop trying to come up here and bother me at my job?"
Sure.
All right, so he says, "She's right." He motions down here. 1 second. Right
This is gonna go
here.
real well.
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna roll real well. It's right here with the purple line across it, so it's directly across.
Okay. With what's her name?
Her name is Megan.
Megan. She just walks up here, bothers you, huh?
Every time. I like my lunch. She packs that and makes that, but it comes here like every hour, man.
He just turns on his heels, walks, and starts walking to the house. All right. Walks over there, knocks on the door.
Give me a wisdom check as you walk over there.
Okay.
You hear snickering and chuckles from behind you as you turn around.
Keeps walking, walks right on by, just heads back to the main road. hearing the chuckling, like motherfuckers.
I've seen
Walks
this.
right to the main road. Yeah.
All
Takes
right.
a look up and down the street, like, what kind of things can a mercenary get into around here?
Give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
I like how you have the picture of him in the suit. Oh my god. That suit is so
Can I see it?
Hold on.
I don't have the map up for the
Oh.
audience, so we can't get sued here. I don't think.
Yeah.
Classic.
Where is it at? Show it to me.
It's
on
it's
roll
popped
20.
up. It's popped up. Roll 20.
Oh,
Hold
I
on.
seen it was clicking on something else.
I got it.
Wow.
Suited and booted, dude. All right. So with a 21, you know that as a mercenary here, maybe working for the guards or helping them out could be useful to you while you get your bearings.
Yeah. Just kind of thinks about that for a second. Realizes the brain starts clicking, like, every guard I saw here was a southerner. Wonder if I can ingratiate myself. Just clicks his heels and heads over towards the guard's house.
Little
Towards the guard
racism.
house over here.
It's a little racism. A little, never hurt nobody.
Just a little?
It's a smidge. As you go over here to the guard towers, the Southerners look you up and down and say, what do you want? Guards, Southerner guards.
Well, I think I got some skills. Kind of seems like this place can use more people watching out. Want to get a job?
All right, let's see your skills then. The guard literally throws you a sword and says, all right, this will be a little mock battle. He pulls out his dagger and he says, all right. Now, and then instead of pointing it at you, he like reverse it to like only like the butt of the dagger is there. Now, I'm not going to kill you, but I want to see how your hand will be coming at you. Trying to go for the crown jewels. And he points to your crown jewels.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and he says, all right, here I come. Roll a d6 for initiative.
All right. He goes first.
He's quick.
Yep.
All right. It's a +7.
Oh, that
17.
hits.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Square in the nuts. And this is non-lethal damage, but
I'm about to say, he's like, bro.
yeah, as you hit in the nuts, you begin to softly pass out as your
Like
hand
blood
slumps
sport.
on his shoulder. As you pass out collapsing on his shoulder, he picks you up as he would almost a child and says,
Yep.
let's take him inside. I think he's earned a beer.
And literally, he kind of probably slightly looks like a child because his physique is tiny, and so he's sort of small.
Bugsy Lily's over here. Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Just sit here. Hey, I can do it, guys. But yes, they carry you over there. They carry you to just a prison, but you're not in jail. Just a prison, so that way you can get a bed. They drop
Mind you, even passing out though, the one thing he never dropped was the sword, just from the just holding like gripping it, death gripping it in his hand, like okay.
Yeah, that's true. And they let you sleep it off in the prison. There's a bit of hard bread and stale beer. He does pull the sword from your hand, but you do end up with a dagger. Pretty nice dagger.
Works for me.
You're in a prison cell, passed out for the next
Well, you're a sellsword. You need a weapon. Probably for
3 hours. So you pass out for the next 3 hours. Marky Mark and I see Bubba and Mark. What's your character's name?
Harold.
All right, Harold and Bubba. What are you all doing? You see your friend get.
We're going to form a detective agency.
Harold and Bubba.
All right, so you
Harold
see
and
your
Bubba,
friend.
Private Eye.
So you seen your southerner friend get nut tapped and collapse, and your other friend is other associate is blacksmithing. what are you all doing in this at this point?
Yeah, man, like I'm a gambler. I don't want to just go gambling though. But like a job as a guard sounds good. I don't know if they'd hire Easterners. Have I seen any? Like, where are the Easterners in this town?
So you see a small number of them, not like a lot, not like I'd say you see out of the percentage wise, I'd say like 20%, maybe 30% Easterners. The town's roughly, I would say, 50% Southerners, 20 to 25% Easterners, 10% to 15% Westerners, and like 5 to 10% Northerners, something like that. So
All right.
Easterners, you've seen a smattering of them around the town, but you have not seen any non-Southerner guards.
Okay. So that's probably a bust from me.
Well, you do know as a gambler as well too. Give me a wisdom check.
Yes. Wisdom.
You know that as a gambler or as a human being, that there is a quarry or a stonemason here. It doesn't take the most skilled person to break rocks, and you definitely would have seen or heard of that before. It doesn't pay the most, but that may give you enough money to be fed, maybe even clothed or shelter for the night.
Some coins to gamble. All right. If I can find work there, I'm gonna go there, find some work. My strength is decent.
All right. Bubba Sparks, are you also going there or go somewhere else?
I think I would have probably looked around the docks and asked around to see if there's any kind of work available, and if not, maybe come to the Filthy Sea Tavern.
Absolutely. As a mariner, give me a intelligence check. No, give me a charisma check at advantage. Sorry.
Charisma.
Yeah, charisma check at advantage. With the 12, that's enough. You find that there are people looking to unload a caravan, as you use the same lingo as them, the same way of talking and expressing yourself. You easily can ingratiate yourself within these laborers here at the docks, and you think you could probably earn enough money to possibly enough for at least food and shelter for the night, possibly more.
So whoever the headmaster is, the person in charge, I will definitely see about getting employment and start work immediately.
All right, you approach, and as let's start with Mark first. He's need to hold on there. Let's start with Mark first. So, Mark, you go over to the 1 second here. Make sure I don't misname it. To the brickyard. Let me tell you a little bit about it. I have a little bit about it. Okay. This is a fairly large mason shop, a place of industry and craftsmanship where skilled stone cutters work to create things from simple building materials to intricate sculptures. This shop is located on the outskirts of the city, and it's surrounded by large piles of stone and brick. As you enter this building, the air inside of it is filled with the sounds of chisels and striking stones, with dust floating around the air. Bigger, longer, much. You look inside. You can definitely see the owner. Is a gruff. He looks like this, and he is a Westerner. Let me pop this up. This is exactly what he looks like.
Awesome.
He's a pudgy, middle-aged man, late middle-aged man, working a stone on a crafting table. He looks up from you as you see various other apprentices and other laborers here cutting stone. He looks up at you and he says, "How can I help you?"
Hello, good fellow. I'm looking for work. Right now I'm unemployed and I do have some skills, but I also want to earn some coins. So maybe if you have employment, I could work for you.
I could always use a skilled laborer or an unskilled laborer. He says, "Can you break rocks?"
Hey, I can break anything you put in front of me.
All right. He goes over to you and he says, "You can borrow this for today." And you see that he hands you a large sledgehammer, and he says, on the side of it says, hold on. Do we have it?
You holds this hammer.
Can you get a +1 sledgehammer?
It's a +1 sledgehammer, Thor hammer. So
Rock crushing.
hey John, not John. Jay, give me a Gaelic name. I actually didn't name it, I forgot. It's a male Gaelic name.
Okay.
Guys, we do it live.
Yeah, right.
Do it live.
Well, I have a whole bunch of them in a file. Give me 1 sec.
He's like, hold on. Character ideas. Gaelic Man 3.
You could
You need to just make a table. Just
Yeah, right. You could do a Millie.
A Millie. Okay, a Millie.
A Millie.
Okay. A Millie.
AIMIL.
Just don't say it a lot.
Oh. Oh, look. Okay. So yeah. So a Millie would say, well, on the side of him engraved is a Millie. On each sledgehammer he says, "Listen," and he points to a big northerner man who is beside these sledgehammers. He says he makes sure that all the hammers are accounted for. He's not a pleasant person when we're missing a hammer. As he points to the giant, this guy's like 6'6", like 280.
Woo! So I look at him like this because I'm tiny.
And he says, "Make sure you return it by the end of the day, and he'll show you where to go." And
Yes,
there's
sir.
red hand. John, give me a Mongolian name.
Oh, I have no idea. Let's do the same thing.
Hey, that'll
You
work.
didn't tell us to have our name generators up. Hold on.
We did not. Hey, listen. Listen. We do it live. So.
Abaka.
You gotta put that in the chat. That shit sounds like a.
Abaka.
Sound like a game.
Like Sergey Baka. Like what?
Hey, yeah. There you go.
All right, there we go. All right, cool. That'll work. Abaka looks over at you, Harold, and says, "All right." He motions for you to go outside. As he motions for you to go outside, you see that there is a large stone quarry here, a large stone rock, and you see that various laborers are picking at the rock, picking at chunks at it with a supervisor of some kind yelling out to aim at certain spots. He says, "All right, you're crushing these rocks to more manageable pieces beside the quarry stone. This pays 5 copper pieces a day, and you always get at least 1 free meal. Understood?"
Understood, sir.
He says, "All right, get to it." And he leaves you to do your work. Give me a strength check.
Not bad.
That is successful. You do adequate work. And we cut over
Crush
now
some
to-
rocks.
Bang, 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 bang.
So I'll
Crushing
break
rocks.
them and then I'll sling them.
And we go over to Bubba here. Bubba Spark, did you go over to the dock master here? And he says, "I see you were the one that were on the lifeboat today. You looking for some work?"
Yes, I am. Quite fond of work I am.
All of you prisoners are. So we got some people here unloading some cargo. If you want to help on there, we pay about, hold on. Ooh, 15.
You're doing well
coppers
in those
a day.
docks.
15 coppers a day.
They're moving that roca nut.
Don't
That's
check the
gotta
boxes.
be it. That's
Don't
gotta be
check-
it.
Don't check the boxes, okay? He tells you. Let's do
Walter
it.
Nope,
White
not a problem. I'll take
Walter
off my
White is-
I'm gonna take off
is
my
standing
eccentric jacket,
He says, "All
fold
right,
it
cool."
up nice and neat.
Go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say you just see Walter White standing, up at one of the buildings just beyond the docks, just looking over like, "Better
I'm the
not
one
be
who
fucking with
knocks."
my shit."
Right? So you definitely can begin to unload. That's no problem. Give me a strength check and a con check to see how well you do.
Right, strength
Okay, you're not very strong.
and con.
You're not much stamina either.
We just got
So,
off the boat. It was a rough
Because
Yeah,
I'm
weak from the boat
flabby and
travel.
weak and
All right, so they're gonna dock your pay a little bit as well too, because that's just 2 failed success.
I'm the new guy. I'm still learning. Hold on. I just got
Full
here.
work here.
Still in
So
training.
Yeah.
instead of 15 gold, they give you 13 for some poor work, and they say, "Listen, you can show up tomorrow, but if you don't shape up, you're out. You're cut."
no problem, sir. Tomorrow will be a much different day.
All right, so we're gonna reset now, rounding round now, back to Akpon here. So, as you're working over here, he kind of stops you periodically here as you're shaping up and says, "Now look at here. Look how I breathe the fire into the smoke into the fire to raise the heat. You didn't do that when you were trying to trap that iron dagger. Now listen, you have to breathe into it. Listen, when you hit it, you gotta hit it flat at the center of the hammer. Doesn't matter about the weight of it, it's the center of the hammer. Center, hammer, strikes. Center, hammer, strikes. Listen, when you smooth it out, you wanna, and when you sharpen it, you always wanna do at the lowest grit and work your way up slowly but surely. Wet that stone, wet that blade, it'll never fail you. Shing, and he's like going through the paces here while you're like sweeping and stuff like that, giving you some actual tips on how to actually forge a dagger. And he actually does give you an additional shot because Akpan is actually probably one of the nicest guys here. To be honest with you, he's not
running a charity basically.
I mean, well, that being said, Akpan generally speaking,
he's been a good guy so far the whole time.
He's consistent. No, he's a good person. Yeah.
He's probably the one guy that makes bank because you got people in the Filthy Seal constantly buying weapons and then going out and dying and buying more weapons. You got the
arson.
Prisoners love to kill each other, so yeah, they can sell as infinite amount of weapons and armor you want.
And he's like the only guy in town, so he's got work to do.
Yeah.
So he looks over and says, "Here's another shot." He says, "Can you trap this iron dagger for me?"
Oh, you have no idea. I've been thinking about it all day.
All right, you have advantage on this roll.
Sweeping these rooms. That's all I could think about. Strength.
Yep.
Damn.
With a
Nice.
nat mother freaking 20.
I know what I did wrong now. I think I got it.
As you craft this dagger here, not only does it gain 1 quality, but it also does additional +1 damage as well.
Nice.
As he sees it, he smiles as you sharpen this edge to a razor thin point. This thing is so sharp you can cut a hair and then cut that hair's hair. He looks and says, "Impressive. This Linda chick, she's pretty good, but I think you had some talent. I think you had some nervous jitters this morning, not having probably worked the forge in a little bit, but you got potential, kid. I want to see you back here tomorrow. I got a couple orders I need done. I have an extra anvil. If you can help me take care of that, I'll give you 15% of the cut until you prove that you're at least above novice."
A novice, he takes that as a challenge. He's like, "No, I'll show you what I got." That first time was a rough day, but I got it this time.
So we're gonna do some experience points here. First off, Bubba gets 75 experience points for actually getting the highest paying job, but doing very poorly at it.
No one trained him. He just showed up.
He just showed up there. Hey, that's back in the day.
He's all, which boat does this go to? Hold on.
Hold on. What is and then we have Harold here. Harold's seen as well too. You get 100 experience points. That being said, Gone gets 110 experience points for true success. And then you have
It's Puck, not Gone. How much did you say? I'm sorry.
Puck, sorry. 110.
Oh,
It's
wow.
so I call you Gone for so long, man. It's hard.
Gone's still there.
I mean, yeah, he's but Murtuk.
Murtaugh.
Okay, listen, y'all have these creative character names going on right now, guys. I mean, okay, we're just like Murtaugh.
Murtaugh
sounds like T-Hawk's cousin.
It's literally the last name of Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon. I'm too old for this shit.
I really did not know
That's
that.
the
honestly.
credit straight out of IMDb.
Oh.
We'll link you to the page.
Oh my god, I didn't know this last. I thought it was Murdoch, not Murtaugh.
Murtaugh. I spelled it. That's literally how it's spelled, dude.
I believe you. I haven't seen it so long. I thought it was Murdoch.
No, that's the X-Files.
Oh man, they blend together, bro. They blend together. I thought it was Murdoch. Okay, wow.
God, I
Okay,
know
well,
your classics, boy.
I'm trying, man. Let's how this work here. So you gain one for a pretty ballsy move there. You gain 125 experience points. Murdoch. Murdoch. Listen, guys, listen.
Ta,
Give me-
ta.
Give me like 2 days. Give me 2 days, guys. Give me 2 days. Give me 2 seconds. I'll get the name. I'm not getting your name. I'm not getting names until fucking like at least session 2. You gotta live.
Fair enough. I'm gonna kill your character off right now.
Doesn't matter what his name is.
He gets shanked in the corner.
But
Oh, no.
yeah.
And
But I will say for Murtaugh, when he does wake up, he would try to get a hold of that same guard that nut shot at him, and look at him and just go, "That was a good one." I will admit I'm not necessarily the best at hand to hand, but put a bow in my hand and we'll see what changes.
you should probably
A
get some
target,
shoes on.
not you. At a target, not you.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I know. Listen, you might be a southerner, but all skinfolk ain't kinfolk, as they say. And he will look at you, and he will say,
I'll let you nut shot me again. if you can hit from 50 feet like I can.
looks at you and he says, consistently? That's pretty far. Give me a
Shrugs
charisma
at
check.
him.
Give me a charisma check.
You hit him with the
11.
Hold on. Looks at you and he says, listen, I don't need to shoot him. I just run up to him and stab him. Or nut tap him like this. He attempted to nut tap you.
Oh, if I see it coming, I'm gonna try to step back out of the way.
give me a
counter.
deck save.
Sweep the leg when he comes
Give
in.
me a deck save.
16.
Ooh, that'll do. As you take the nut tap, you swiftly dodge out of the way.
He knew
that being
this
said,
time it was coming.
Hold on, guys. I wore a cup. I can grab the cup out of the extras.
Like push the arm back away and go, I told you, only if you think you can outshoot me.
All right, I'll try to outshoot you. Hold on. He grabs the ball off his back. As he does so, he tries to nut tap you again.
I'm watching it now.
Hold on. All right, give me another dexterity check.
That one didn't work. It stayed a little too close.
Oh,
That's a critical.
Fucking
so
killed
yeah,
you,
this-
dude. He fucking cracked your nuts open.
He grabbed
You
your
can
nuts
no longer have children.
from
Right.
I'm waiting.
Why, you didn't see
I'm
it.
waiting to see
Testicular
if he's
cancer.
I'm waiting to see if he's gonna be like, yep, that's minus a hit, some hit points on one of these.
That's a
one time.
hostile work environment, by the way.
No, that's
Yes.
You gotta talk to the manager. Where's the supervisor?
HR?
Percentage.
It's abusive and sexual.
Death by nut taps.
I want to talk about HR, please. HR.
That's it, buddy. I'm taking it straight to the top.
Sexual harassment. I'm gonna take half your pension, pussy.
You're going back in training, buddy.
Diversity training for a year.
No, you've
I
been
mean,
promoted to customer. Goodbye. We will see you next.
Yeah.
Holy. But as he does nut tap you, I mean, this is like the Liu Kang uppercut, just straight
Yep.
nut, like wham. It's not.
I imagine when he
you're
does the way I see it, like I imagine him as he's taking the bow off, he does one of those where as he's pulling it down, he just right with the little tip of the bow just
That being said, yeah, you happen to unlock. So you lock a new achievement, Nutcracker.
Yes.
You get a +1
A
to
little bit of
AC to
that.
any
You're plus one
stunts
to
or
any
tricks.
underwear you wear.
Yeah, +1 to any checks involving stunts to directly to the joint area. So anybody going from like a nut attack or something like that, you have
I get-
supernatural instincts against this.
You
Yes.
develop a tougher layer of nut skin.
Oh my!
Yeah, right.
Plus 1 to AC.
You're +1 resistant.
Natural nut armor.
It's
awesome.
I hope it never
So
comes up
God.
again. By the way.
Me too.
Now I hope it does. And then he'll be
Although-
like, oh, wait. Did you count my +1?
Last one.
Like 20 sessions later.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hold on. I do have nut armor, GM. Just to clarify there.
Like, where did he hit me at? Oh, the groin?
Got him. FBI, we got him, boys. We got him.
He has
So,
disadvantage on that one.
you gain 50 experience points for getting nut tapped and actually living. So there you
That's
go
25 a nut, just so you know.
there. Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Oh,
That's
late.
funny.
Oh, late. So you got. So you're not unconscious. You're just in extreme pain. And
Yep.
he says, "Listen,
Fucking
listen, buddy."
tears.
He just claps you on the back and say, "Listen, always be prepared. If you're a guard in this place, you always got to be prepared. Listen,
I see that.
after you, after
No,
you
wait, hold on. I see that.
Yeah.
as you, he looks at you and he says, meet me at the training area behind the building after you recover from your injury. Or later today.
You said behind the building?
Behind the guard tower.
Oh.
And then we have a training yard. And
Will do. Thank you.
as he does that there, we cut over to Harold. So, the laborers here do stay in almost like almost like a longhouse, not attached, but like right beside it here, because there's a lot of rocks and things here in the nearby area. This place is actually very plentiful in marble. So as you guys, as you begin to work the stone as well too, give me a D100. Something here. The higher, the better. Okay, you didn't find any diamonds or gems or veins in any of the stone you cracked. It was rare. It happened. But you do an adequate job there, and you will be escorted to the outhouse. Would you sleep there and accept the one meal a day, or would you go somewhere else? Anything else?
Could I go? Like, I can go to the bar and come back to sleep there, right? It's just I got
Yeah.
like room and board basically.
Yep.
That's a good deal. So I'm gonna go gamble my money then if I don't need it.
It's a free meal, so you're kind of hungry, but you're not starving. So are you trying to go over to the Windy Hawk or the Filthy Seal?
Well, I mean, I'll try to rope the guys there into gambling with me because I'm assuming that they're not that great. But if they don't want to, I'll go to
They would
a
definitely.
gambling den.
Give me a charisma check. See if you convince anybody. You have
Fuck
advantage
yes.
on this because you're a gambler.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Damn.
Natty 20.
Guys, friendly
All right.
game.
Millie says, "Okay, all right, you can break rock, but you can't listen. All right, you
Throw
made
some
5
dice.
copper. I got some copper here, so we're going to call blackjack here, above table, on the thing here. So, gonna roll. So he'd be the house. So roll a D13, and you can call or stay wherever you like. So he's gonna roll a
A
D13.
D13.
Yes.
Yep. So /R 1d13.
Mhm.
And you got to roll 2 of them.
All right. No. So he rolled a 4. Okay. So you're at 11. Do you want to hit or?
So it's
stay
like
there?
blackjack's like regular rules.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna hit. Oh, that sucks.
13.
You can always hit again.
You know what? I've been rolling shit. I'm gonna hit again.
You're a gambler. You know there's still a chance.
Ooh,
Ooh, there we go.
And I will
17.
stay.
17. All right, he's all right. All right, I got this. He's gonna hit. He's at 4.
16.
16.
You got a choice.
Oh, he has
I
no
said-
choice.
Uh-huh.
Let's bring it home.
Oh!
Wow.
Damn.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
I'm a bad man. He says, maybe a gambler. We're not the best gambler. Listen. He takes your 5 copper piece and he says, give him an extra bowl of soup. He needs it. He's gonna walk away. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow.
Extra water. in it.
Wait, what?
I'll get my money back.
And he looks at you and he smiles. And as he smiles, he says, please see me in 15 minutes as we take our break.
Oh,
And
there we go.
Hey!
we will see you in 15.
1.
All right, now double it and give it to somebody else. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Back on a little break here, guys. Last we left off, the party was trying to earn money to stay alive in this harsh place of Dithra. Though Murtaugh is
Got it.
Got nut tap. I haven't seen Lethal Weapon in like it's all like 8. Murtaugh got nut tapped and was left on the ground waiting to recover. Puck spent all his money, but now it's a brand new day. Let's see here. This is a brand new day. All of you were given food. Except Bubba. I had to pray for it for a second. Bubba, are you eating one of your rations, or are you going to some kind of tavern?
Haven't had the real taste of food in a while. I'd probably go to the tavern to get some food.
There are 2 taverns. There is the Filthy Seal, and there are the Windy Hawk. The Filthy Seal seems like a much more stern, a much more dangerous place. Filled with all kinds of. It's not fully breaking. They're not breaking. They're doing a great cosplay of them. And the Windy Hawk is a much more standard tavern. It's really a labor, like standard day laborer place where people go to eat.
Yeah, I probably would go there. I don't have any weaponry or anything, so if anything jumped off, so
popped off. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to Windy Hawk.
Windy Hawk.
So I ain't got it on me.
I ain't got it, man.
I got it, man. Oh, you from fucking Louisiana? I ain't got it, man.
I ain't got it, man.
I ain't got Mike. I feel like the deeper you go down south, the less like space between words occurs.
Don't need no space, man.
And the less consonants are used.
Yeah.
Efficiency is what I call it.
That's it.
They're speed running, so you just didn't know yet. They're speed running. But you go over to the Windy Hawk here. Let me tell you what you.
He walks in, and the first guy looks at him. Get.
He's like,
about to.
That's how you poke do it.
Right.
It's like, what did you say, sir?
What you got?
All right, here we go. So the Windy Hawk is a very nice establishment with like nice warm wood accents inside. There's a large cast iron pot on open fire. It smells of lima beans and freshly cooked bacon. You see that there are various day laborers here. Most of them happen to be Southerners, but you do see Easterners and Westerners as well here. They're served by a Southern woman here with locks tied and a ponytail behind her head. As you enter here, she looks at you and says, "How can I help you, prisoner?"
Oh, well, my name is Bubba. Nice to meet you, by the way. Looking to find myself some victuals. Hungry. Possibly a place to stay, too.
She said, "I'm sorry, a what?"
Victuals, food.
Oh,
grub.
Food. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you said a biddle. What is a biddle? She looks at you and she says, "Please have a seat. I'll serve you."
Good job.
I got nothing to say. I'm having a good time. Shake my head over here.
As you sit down, she says, "We do have some lima beans served over, some bacon served over a bed of lima beans as well, with some hard bread, fresh from the pot if you have it. We also have nice ale."
Don't need to impress me. What's your prices?
Okay, a standard serving size of just lima beans is a copper, with the bacon as well is 3. If you also get the drink as well, it's also a combo. It's 5 copper pieces total.
And you can supersize it for 7.
5 copper pieces. And you have places to stay here?
Absolutely, we have rooms as well too. And if you buy the combo here, the room comes only at 1 copper piece, but you have to buy the full combo.
So if I get the 5 combo deal, I get the room too.
For 1 additional copper, yes, she nods.
So we're looking at 6 copper.
She nods, yes.
There's no prisoner discount prices here?
That is the discount price.
Ooh, you drive a hard bargain. What if I only got 5 copper though?
Looks like you better find a
Can
way
you talk to the
shelter outside.
Can you talk to the owner? And
I am the owner. I suggest
I got a job, but
yeah, and I guess it pays tomorrow, not today, kind of job. Is what you're trying to tell me?
for 6 copper, it does.
Well, why don't you talk to me tomorrow when you get your 6 copper, and then we can get as many rooms as you like to pay for.
Well, hold on. Let me count my money here right quick just to make sure. You said it was 6, right?
6 copper, sir.
6. Let's see. That's
Can you
1.
read, sir?
And I just like
In the
one at a
back, you hear
time.
somebody go, "It's faking, not faking, it's faking."
Well, golly, I did have 6. I got a little bit more than 6. Looks like okay. There we go. I'll take the room, please.
Thank you. And she bites 2 of them to make sure they're real.
Can the food have it sent up to the room? I'm really tired.
Of course, yes. And she goes up to the stew boy and says, "Fix him up a plate of lima beans and bacon as well too. Get him an extra piece of hardtack for his trouble. He looks like he's been through a tough ordeal." And
I appreciate that, man. What was your name, by the way?
her name is. Hold on. I wrote it down.
It ain't Priscilla, is it?
I don't think so. I don't even know what you.
Because the next question is gonna be where you're from.
He's like, can we go to your place?
What's your name? Where are you from? Can I come? I can't. Okay, I'm not saying the whole.
So that was
song.
kind of like an inside joke for those who don't know. Priscilla was a girlfriend of an old character, and she was from Plantia.
I kind of feel like. Oh. Okay, hold on.
Somebody's
Okay, got
watching me.
Okay, her name is Jasmine.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
Got a ring to it. Well, Miss Jasmine, I really do appreciate your kindness and throwing in the extra hardtack, and promise I won't be in trouble at all.
Absolutely, I hope so. Please enjoy your stay. Also, as well too, we'll have a small bath drawn for you as well. Send up there post haste.
Oh, thank you.
She nods and says, "Enjoy your meal." Give me a wisdom check.
Come here.
You feel as if they definitely get you for the meal. That's probably one of the most expensive meals you've ever had in your life.
Yeah, I know it was pretty damn expensive.
But the amenities, though, it's like those continental breakfasts. Like it's only like it's a 2-star hotel, but like continental breakfast though. Cereal, free cereal, free baller. But you do that and you get some rest there. Holy. Depends on who you ask. You ask Bubba, he might have a dream about that. Yeah, he might have a dream
You're gonna
about
show
that.
her the world, eh?
Try to, yeah. She's not impressed so far. He's a little brokey right now.
Hey, you're the one that gave a double meaning name. That's all I gotta say.
Bubba. There you go. There. That being said, okay, so it is now officially the next day as Bubba got his food and drink. Everybody's now woken up. We're gonna start with Puck. This morning.
I imagine. What's the living situation at Akpon's?
You slept on a mat on the floor, and what time do you normally get up?
With the sun, so whenever that is.
Okay, so you're woken up at about 4:30 a.m.
All right.
As Akpan says, "Wake up! We gotta soak the fire, get it hot."
Like rubs his eyes, wakes up with no fuss, knows fucking goddamn it, mumbling to himself in the northern tongue. Says a couple expletives, whines a little bit, and he's like, "Come on." And
Come on,
but gets
get
to
the
work.
stoking of fire. We
But
gotta,
give me your break here.
Yeah.
just listen. And now, because you're gonna be forging some little iron tools as well too, we gotta stoke 2 fires. So it's double the stoking. So you stoke a little small one over there. I'll stoke this one. We'll get started. Give me an intelligence check at disadvantage, as you are actually not a blacksmith. You just know how to make iron weapons.
Oy.
All right. With the 6, he looks
Terrible
at
rolls
you as
today.
as you are
Crazy.
attempting to stoke this fire. He says, "You gotta breathe into it. Like, you gotta like." As he looks
Use
at
the
you,
entire bellows.
yes. As he shows you how to get nice, you gotta get in there too. Gotta get. You know, your first time you're with a woman, you're a little scared, a little nervous. Listen, you gotta get in there, like this. She's a lovely lady. You gotta talk nice to her.
He takes it away from the billows from him. Just give me that. He's like, I'll get to it. I got it. If you could talk less about whatever that was. He gives him a sidelong glance, like, the hell? I hope this is my only job at the fucking. I paused a little.
No,
He was a little
I'm not sure.
got in the
I'm not
way.
sure. I'm not
Like
sure.
I'm good over here. You can go show somebody else something.
Yeah, go ahead. Listen,
I
no, I'm
got
saying,
it.
I know what I'm doing. I just, I was a little slow in the beginning. You don't gotta, you don't have to do all that kind of demonstration.
Yeah. He's like, give it a tap.
You gotta caress it. You gotta
feel it. Gotta feel. Listen, you gotta stick it in there, nice and firm, with a soft, subtle hand.
Like,
to
give
it.
me that. Just snatches at her. Get out of
He said,
here.
listen. All right, listen.
I'll get it going.
Listen, she said, all right, I'll make sure you know what you were doing, and
I appreciate it. You're right. I was going too quick.
Listen, all right. Yeah.
Is
So make
is
sure
Okpan teaching him how to do this just with the blacksmith apron on and nothing else? While he...
Oh my God. That's a different kind of
Wow.
mood. No, he is definitely. Yes, he has the.
Wow.
Listen, I'm not sure you want a blacksmith with just an apron on. That's a different kind of experience. Well, your legs are gonna be tore up.
Aquaman's gonna get killed.
Get killed, dude. You do like, dude, you flapping in the wind, literally. But you definitely do so. You don't get as much experience in the beginning, but you do start off with some. Get 25 experience for failing forward. That being said,
I can do.
we're gonna go over next to Marky and the Funky Bunch with Harold. Harold, it's a new morning. You're broke.
Yep.
Abaka wakes you up, unless you wake up early, like 5.
Well, he said he wanted to see me, right? Oh no,
He does.
that was
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wake up early. Like I'm going to work. I need to make some money. I'm committed to this. Let's do this.
All right. As you commit to your job, give me another strength check. Let's see how well you do.
Yeah. Please. Oh shit.
Abaka, as he's coming over to talk to you, he see you just go like this. Like,
They didn't feed us well on that boat.
you break.
Just mumbling to myself. Fucking rock. My hands
Just-
hurts. Goddamn
it's
shit.
like, hold on. Just let me go ahead and listen. If I get it center mass left over,
Like, quit stalling and working. The supervisor comes by.
it's like it's not gonna break itself. But Abaka comes over to you, and he would have definitely attempt to aid you, and say, listen, you gotta listen. Sometimes you gotta put it on the table, and it smashes the rock. Boom, one chop, and he says, all right, now you do it.
It's all in the legs. Follow through.
So give me another
Here, let me
strength
stand behind you and help you hold this.
Another roll.
check.
All right.
Yeah, another strength check.
So
I
I'm gonna
At
spin my
the
hands.
time of
You know, do
my
that thing like
life.
okay. Grab that hammer. I'm gonna do it just exactly like he showed me. So the roll is gonna be good, right? Oh fuck! Fuck me.
As you do it exactly as he does it, firmly grasping the hammer in your hand,
What has this become?
it just bounces off to the side. Bing! He says, listen. All right, listen.
I think I need some more practice, boss.
All right, listen. Let me show you how I do. Okay, listen. You gotta line it up like this. Sometimes you gotta put it on the table. Lift up, step forward, bang, center of mass, cracks it open. All right, now listen. Last time I seen you do it, you twist your wrist a little bit like a girl. Listen, firm wrist, straight up there, center mass, line it up with follow the head of the hammer with your eyes, right where you want it to hit. It'll crack it every time. You get a +2 to this roll.
Y'all ain't got banned yet, right?
All right. Now I do exactly like he showed me this time. Like for real.
Roll. All right.
All right.
There
So
we
12.
Hey, there we go. Just enough.
Yes.
It cracks as you hammer.
I am not a failure.
I am the one. As you hammer away, Akpan says, that was adequate. And he's like, okay, listen, me, he just goes that line, just crack, 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 crack. He's just knocking, just wailing at the stone. And you think that Akpan at least has got some respect for you actually doing your job today. And would you want to do anything else with your day as you are hammering away?
If there's anything extra that needs to be done, I'll volunteer for shit like that.
Absolutely.
But otherwise, I'll just gamble my money at the end of the day.
You can sweep up all the loose rocks. It sucks. Give me a Constitution save, as it's just back-breaking label, just lifting up
Awesome.
large.
I'm good at this. Oh fuck, man, come on.
As you,
That wasn't bad.
No, it's bad.
That's bad.
It's bad. It's bad.
Look at that.
So,
1, 2,
Oh,
He's
3,
got
4,
a 5 in Constitution.
5.
And
Yeah, man.
Oh, damn.
See, he's been
I'm
around.
like, I'm
Damn.
gonna kill this. Nope.
Yeah, it's like as
Me too.
You using so used to just hammering away all this rock, and then at the end of the day, after doing a day's worth of back-breaking labor, to go down and keep bending up these 15, 25 pounds of rock stone and shoveling into out of the way so that you can have a clear path. You do that for a little bit before you just tire out. You feel exhausted. That being said, tomorrow, because you did push yourself so hard, you have a -1 to all of your rolls. But but today you're still good though. Give me
That's all right.
if you're trying to gamble, are you trying to gamble with people here or in somewhere else?
I'm gonna look for a dice game.
All right. As you look for a dice game, you can definitely find one here as well too. A bunch of laborers gambling anywhere between 1 to 20 copper pieces. Pretty normal stuff here. You see that there's a dice game right now going on that you may be able to enter, and it's a 3 copper piece buy-in.
All right, fellows, do you mind if I slide right in here?
Give me a charisma check at advantage. Absolutely. They say, please. All right, 3 coppers, and you see he points down to the center of the floor there with the rest of the copper pieces.
I throw my copper pieces in.
All right, it's 7 more 11. There are 4 people here. That being said, first person to get to 7 or 11 wins. All right, so roll 2d6. Okay. Let's go down the list here. No. No. No.
woo!
No. No. So the first round goes by no one wins. He says roll another 2d6.
Here we go. I blow on these ones for luck.
All right, bring it on.
Boom.
And
Hey!
you win. Now
Got
let's see
them.
Hit
now
'em.
let's see if anybody ties though. You can still tie. Oh no.
Does it just push it to the next bracket? How does that work? Oh.
Oh.
Next bracket, yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
What? Nope.
What the
Two
fuck?
out.
Wow. So 2 people
Poor
get
y'all.
eliminated.
Pressure
Wow,
is
and once-
on.
All right.
Oh god.
They throw in another
Does
copper
the ante
piece.
go up? I was about to say,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it, yeah. Another copper piece. You say, if you want to keep playing, another copper piece.
I'm gonna go.
All
I
right,
have one left after
TD6.
this.
TD6, bring it home.
Damn.
Let's see.
Gonna lose money.
No.
Mm.
And somebody has won as they throw the game of click class and throw their dice. Bang, one of the Southerners wins, raking in the pot for themselves.
Well, I
Right.
congratulate him on a good game anyway.
He says, "Hey, man, my name is, give me a Swahili name, assassination."
Why I gotta be the one to do the Swahili name?
Because I asked you, you were third in line. You were third in line.
Fuck, Swahili.
Yeah, give me a Swahili name.
I got Mongolian. What am I supposed to do about that?
I asked him for the Gaelic. I asked John for the Gaelic one.
Shaka.
John, I asked Jay for the Gaelic one.
Shaka.
All right, like Khan.
Like Zulu.
Khan would be Mongolian.
Oh, Shaka. Oh, that Shaka.
Genghis Khan and Shaka Khan coming together.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm not saying any songs, but here you go. Okay, so name is Shaka. It's nice to meet you. What is your name? He looks at you.
I'm Harold. Nice to meet you too, fella.
Are you like a herald or something?
Like a herald? No, like a Harold with an A.
Oh, Harold. So not Harold.
No, I don't bring forth any kind of messages of any.
Could you bring forth some money?
Well, I tried,
Ba-dum-bum.
and I did, and now I'm out. Maybe tomorrow.
He looks at you and he says, "Oh, okay. Well, listen, you did pretty good work today. I know you lost your money. I lost my money too. These dice games are brutal, man. Listen, I'll get the copper piece. I might go get something to drink. You want something to drink?"
I have 1 copper. I can afford a mead, right? No.
Yes.
I don't know. Yes. Then yes, I will drink with my new friend.
He's drinking his
All
dinner
right.
tonight.
All right. So if you go over to the Victoria's Tankard, you can definitely buy a to-go tankard of some really poor quality mead, but is mead all the same?
Hey, it gets me a seat. That's cool.
Yeah. You drank this here. Let me just try Victoria's Tankard for you. As your friend Shaka brings you in. 1 second. Here we go. So, this place is also a brewery as well too. It definitely smells like a brewery, so it doesn't smell very pleasant. I'm not sure why people don't know that, but breweries don't smell very good. Is that just me? I remember like they don't smell very good.
No, man. It
Depends,
was
depends
terrible.
on which. I'm saying it depends on which part of the process you.
Yeah.
No.
I
I
went
got
to
a
the whole-
Labatt close to here, man, and every time you drive by, the smell is, ugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. I went to a brewery. I'm like this, like you guys, this is cool. All right, so, but yeah, this brewery here is a lively place filled with sounds of laughter and smell of freshly brewed ale. You see that it's on the outskirts of the village, right next to obviously the brickyard. There's people here as well. This isn't a real like inn. This is more of like a working man's tavern here. But this, you think that this guy definitely sells more wholesale than just cups of ale. This man here is named. I feel like I wrote this down somewhere. John, where did I write this down?
What are you talking about?
His name.
Who?
I forgot his name. Victoria's Tankard, the owner.
Oh God, I don't.
I forgot. But yes.
Make it up.
Well, I'll remember eventually.
Doug.
Where's he from? Where's he from?
He's a Westerner, so he's Gaelic.
Gaelic.
Dugan.
Is that Gaelic or does that just sound English?
Dugan.
Sounds like
Alice.
something.
Does Dugan know?
Alistair.
Alistair
Period.
Gaelic.
Oh, I had it. We had an Alistair, didn't we?
Yes, we did. You were an Alistair.
I died.
Alistair the Second. Let's get it. Let's get it
All right,
going.
well, that'll work. All right, that'll work then. So, Alistair here, he named this place after his wife Victoria, after she passed away. That's the story of it. As you sit here and drink your mead, I mean, people are playing games of chance here as well too, but not very many of them. It's really low stakes. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just like looking for gossip. I want to know what's going on around town. I'm new, so looking for information.
Give me a wisdom check.
Yes. Oh.
With a 12, that's not bad. It's a level 1. With a 12, you notice or you overhear that there is been some strange happenings at old home. Hey, Mark, give me a Swahili name.
Everyone's like, click, tab, Google.
Google Swahili. Boy names, girl names.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. Okay, Ibrahim. So, there's been happenstance at Ibrahim's farm. There has been some strange beasts that are tearing up his turnip fields. He would like someone to investigate this, and he's willing to pay pretty penny for it because he's losing money out of his ass.
Oh, interesting. I thank them for the story.
You just overhear it, so they don't really like tell it to you. People
Oh,
just
yeah,
out
right.
here, so he's like, yeah, you know, Ibrahim and his.
He says it to himself.
Well,
He's like,
I
"Thanks
take
for the-"
note. Yes. Thanks for
Oh.
the information, guys.
Oh, Shaka looks at you and says, "You okay, man?" All right. Well, I'm gonna let you do your thing here. I'm gonna go head to bed. As we're gonna do a segue, super psychic tornado cut to Bubba Sparks. Bubba Sparks, you wake up. You feel rejuvenated.
Taking my ass to work.
All right, you go over to the docks. The dock master looks at you and he says, "Are you ready to get serious? Or are you ready to fool around today?"
Oh no, I'm not. Been a minute. Just still trying to get my energy back up in me, and but I think I'm ready, sir.
Eat some protein today.
I didn't eat breakfast, but I feel good. Very nice meal from the young lady Jasmine over at the Windy Hawk Inn. You know her?
I do know her very well, actually.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah. He narrows his eyes at you. She is very nice. You know what's also very nice? Those boxes. Unpack them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right, I'm on it.
Give me a strength check and a con check.
Ooh, there it is. Oh,
Man, it's
Oh
Hurricane.
shit!
Hurricane
Splendor.
starts strong, finishes quick. And so this guy here, I mean, for the first like hour, he's crushing it. These guys moving boxes, bam, 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 over here. After 59 minutes and 59 seconds, done. Tired, drained, no energy at all. Just brutal. Just like the energy just sapped from your body, Bubba. As you
gotta
continue
pace
to pack
yourself.
this. You literally, you just trying
I
to be a
start
hero.
coughing. Oh, hope I'm not coming down with something.
You're coming down with the lack of a job if you don't turn this shit around, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm giving it all I got.
All right, get a breather and come back after lunch and do better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, you get a lunch break. Do you eat something or do you just say, "Nah, I'm good"?
Yeah, I'll open up one of my rations and eat some of that.
Very nice.
Well, I eat a ration, I should say.
Makes sense. All right, give me another strength and athletics check. I mean, strength and con check.
Open.
Okay.
Single digits all night.
Okay. I need
Okay.
one more.
There we
Con.
go.
There we go. All right.
There we
So
go. Bubba beans.
this was a lot better, or a lot longer lasting. But you're lifting a lot less boxes than you were before. Your performance today.
I think some of those workers are trying to weed me out, Captain.
You mean your prostate's trying to weed you out? You're not
Leaving
doing
me
it
the
right.
heavy boxes.
He says, well, I'm gonna leave you with a light purse. Well, because of them heavy boxes, let me leave you with a light purse. He gives you 11 copper pieces after docking your pay.
11? Okay, sir. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. I'll try to be better tomorrow.
I hope so. Also, every time you gain gold is also experiences as well. So 11 copper pieces is also 11 experience. Don't forget that, guys. As you gain a little bit of gold, it is also experience. That being said as well too, for completing your job decently, you gain 25 experience points. For Harold, you gain 50 experience points. We're gonna cut over to John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. As you are stoking this fire over here, you see that Akpan gives you an order, a list of hammer, tong, chisels, shovels, nails, very small miniature items to be able to trade here. That being said, you are not a blacksmith at all, but you do have you do have a +1. This is a disadvantage, but you do have a +1 for your Ironborn. So let's start with nails. Nails are exceptionally simple to make. It's going to be flat, but the shovel and the chisel and the tongs, yeah, that's going to be disadvantage. So give me a flat strength check, +1. Ooh.
14.
It's successful. You successfully crafted some nails. These are pretty good. All right, give me a disadvantage check for your shovel. Frank. That's pretty good. It's +1 too. It's an iron shovel. That's 12. All right, give me disadvantage one for your chisel.
Nope.
That chisel is done. It's game over, man. It's game over.
Dang it, I forgot to temper
brittle.
it.
Yeah, it's too brittle. Or he tempered it over. It was too hot. And it just
Too hot for something so small and just shattered. Give me one for your tongs. Give me strength check disadvantage for your tongs.
try. This is complicated. I've never had to bend anything like this that has a hinge. Some mechanics going on.
It is some serious.
Oh.
+1.
I felt good
I
about
think
it.
you have it in the beginning. Because of the bend, you hit too much force in the center of it, and it bends the mechanic, and it dents it, causing it to be unusable.
You just
That
hold
being
it. Damn. Mess that up.
I'll reforge this. I'll send it back in there, man.
He puts it like he glances over to Akpan, see if he saw that, and just quickly dumps it in there. It's like, I didn't see anything here.
It's he sees that you completed nail. He's seen that you also completed
A shovel.
Shovel, yeah. And he looks at you and he says, "Okay, that's very good. I'll give you 10%, no, 15% each of those. So on top of the 5 gold that I pay you, so he gives you an additional 3 gold pieces. So you gain 8. And then he says,
Damn, Puck getting rich, getting gold already?
Oh, no, copper.
Copper.
Jesus, no gold, sorry. Copper. Good lord, that's a lot.
Eyes are just aglow. Like,
It's like, hey,
Whoa!
dog, let me just
I must have got real good real quick.
I made
Real
nails
good.
for God's sake. What kind of nails are these?
platinum nails. He just
Yeah.
sells them. But yes, you get there you go. You get 8 copper pieces there. And he looks at you and he says, "You get pretty decent work, or at least the bones there, but you seem like you've never been in a forge, or at least experienced a forge in your life. You just have the talent to use a forge." Is that true?
I've seen them. My father was a blacksmith. I've seen it, but I never learned. Long story. We got separated when I was young, but I do remember it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That happens to a lot of us, but you'll pick it up in no time, I think. You just have to be at it and patient, and you'll be almost as good as me one day.
It's in my
It's
blood.
not much.
Goddamn it! I've got to do it, right?
Yeah. I mean, long as the ancestors say that it's right, you can do it at any and all things. It looks at you.
Oh, it's better than being out in the street.
Yeah, we actually pay more than the street. Those those brigands out there don't eat very well out here.
One day I'll get good enough. I'll be famous. You'll see. I'll repay you, Akpan, if I can.
He looks at you and says, "Okay." We're gonna go over to Jay here and Murtaugh. Your nuts have recovered. What would you like to do?
Limps out to the training ground. Even though he's recovered, he's still feeling the double nut shot from the other day. Kind of gimps his way a little bit out to the training ground. Kind of looks around for the guard.
Also gain 50 experience as well too. Puck. Sorry. But yes, continue.
Looks around for the guard again.
He is there. Give me a Swahili name.
Hope you kept that tab open. Somebody.
Jabari.
All right. This is a good name. And so he, you see this man here, and has a tag says Jabari, and he, as he sees you, he motions over to you and says, "Please, come here."
And walk up to him and stay about 8 feet from him.
Now you're thinking like a god. You can't let them get too close.
Yeah.
You never let them get too close.
Mercenary work. The mercenary work that I've always done in the past was always up close and personal, but never had the guard. Never mind. Anyway, like I said, I'm not necessarily the greatest with hand-to-hand combat, but put me on a range target and see what I can do.
If you want to be a guard, you got to be good at hand-to-hand. Listen, you think those guards are gonna
teach me?
All right, he says. You think those brigands are gonna say, "Hold on, let me get in range."
Show me what you got.
Teach me. And he says, "All right." He hands you a wooden stick.
Okay.
All right. He draws a metal sword and he says, "Okay, listen.
Listen, this is gonna hurt."
He says, "Listen, I want you to do the best you can to stop me from trying to kill you."
Yep.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Woohoo!
Is that Larry Holmes?
It's Mike Tyson. Yeah, I think it is.
No, that's not Larry Holmes.
No.
Well,
I'm not sure.
so he's about to meet his training partner.
Whoever it is, he got knocked.
Oh, look.
Yeah,
oh my God. Okay, yeah, sorry. So you go first.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, so he goes first, and we'll kind of slowly walk up as if kind of trying to act like a guard would to a commoner, right? Kind of slowly, somewhat walk up, and then just take the staff and try to just crack him in the knee to take his leg out from underneath him.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, sweep the leg. Yep. Give me a strength check. You gotta do a trip attack.
9.
All right, hold on.
Nice try. A little slow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he gives a +7.
It's like a plus.
Oh.
I would say he has a plus whatever to that.
+7. He looks and he easily parries it, and he says, "Okay, now it is my turn." Okay. He gets low, and then as he attempts to draw this sword, he attempts to hit you with the butt of his sword straight in the nutsack. Give me a reflex saving throw as he gets close.
Okay.
Nut shot.
Wow.
Yeah, you gonna crack it.
Wow.
He sheathes the sword.
He rolls a 1.
All right. Let's see here. Hold on.
Unless he rolls a 1.
+7 to this. No.
Yeah.
Hits your center mass there. You got 2 more attempts before you pass out. As he says, stand up. You have to guard this person. I'm going to kill your charge if you don't get up.
Stands up. Turns sideways, and is going to attempt to take a dodge action. Hearing the I'm going to kill your charge. Attempts to take like a dodge action, like a stance to protect whatever would be behind him.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, we got a
yeah, D6.
Yep. Okay.
All right, there you go. You're up.
Yep, and we'll attempt to take. Like I said, we'll take that's his action. They'll take the dodge action to. Yep.
All right. He says, "Okay, if you want to protect your charge, I will. take her from you. So you see, he actually takes his sheath and he throws it at you. This is a disadvantage. This is a little +7 to hit.
But if it hits, it's in the nuts.
Not nuts. He's not gonna double it. That is +7. 9 is a 16. He hits you square in the chest. It hurt a lot. Stand up. All right, have no non-lethal weapons.
Yeah. Cracks the neck. Oh, well, we got. We'll stand up and then see. I guess who goes first.
D6.
He goes first.
All right.
Getting up kind of slow is like. Ugh.
Goes over. He attempts to grapple you. That is a crit. As he goes behind you, you are grappled and restrained. As he gets you in a tight master lock, or like a full rear naked chip. Yeah, right. What do you do?
I'm gonna attempt in that with him behind me to take the stick and sort of just shift my hips and hit him square in the nuts with it.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Please hit.
Yeah.
Go, hit him square in the nuts. Roll 2d6.
Okay then. 7.
Hit him square in the nuts. Just.
Nice.
Being choked somewhat. Payback's a bitch.
Roll a d6. He looks at you angrily. He says, "Good job." All right, now he's attempting to take you to Suplex City.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make an
This is
athletic
even
check.
more funny. We see Danny Glover get German suplex.
Is that advantage? That's +7. As he picks you up and he interlocks his fist and he pushes in your abdomen and he lifts up from your ribs and attempts to slam you right on the back of your neck. Boom. Give me a con save. This is a pretty high DC. You are barely conscious as you see Looney Tunes, stars, your mama telling you, wake up, you're gonna be late for dinner. Oh
Jesus.
That's pretty much it. Oh my god.
I don't want to see that no more.
Dude.
Oh.
I'm good on that one.
Dude,
Danny Glover just got annihilated.
Could you imagine if your son was if he watched you fight and they see you go out like that? I'm not listening to you anymore, Bob. Until you beat him, I'll listen to you no more, bro.
So I can't feel my legs.
And be like, enjoy your life, son.
Right? Holy Christ.
Oh my god.
I'll just be in the hospital forever.
So all right. So you don't pass out, but you're in pain. The guard stands up and looks at you and says, "All right, good job. Nice training. You gained 250 experience points."
He tells you this specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Daily quest.
You can do the math on the nuts.
Yeah, stand up and like he gets up and he's okay, like moving his shoulder around, trying to stretch the neck out because he is small. You see the bruise like starting to build around down the back of his neck. He's like, I think I can do this.
He didn't give you any money per se, but he's giving you a warm meal though. So and a lodging.
meal and a bed. So he's okay. Getting his ass kicked, but he's okay.
All right, we're gonna over there, and now we're gonna go over to let's go over to Bubba Sparks. If it already gets you already.
Yeah, you already got me.
All right, next is Mark. All right, Mark, you wake up. It is a new day. Abaka wakes
again.
you up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go to work, break those stones.
Get a
I'm
job.
gonna master this technique.
All right, as you master this technique here, give me a strength check +1. You feel as if the training has been kind of building up. You're not a stonemason, but you know how to crack stone now.
All right,
you do
double digits.
Pretty good. Not the best stone cutting, or stone breaking, but better than yesterday.
It's a better start.
And with that, Abak looks at you and he says, "Okay, you gotta put your hips into it. Now you're getting in the center of it, but you gotta put your hips into it. As you put that hammer down, move your hips into it and slam it down. You can release all that tension, like a hammer. Bang!" And he says, "All right, give me another strength check.
Cool.
You have a +2 to this."
I'm gonna really flex my hips out, do those little sway that golfers like to do to really loosen the hips, you know.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
A little Dak Prescott dance thing.
It's all in the hip.
I'm
Yeah.
too
It's all
loose.
in the hit. It's all in the hit.
Dude, that image took me back, bro.
Wow.
Oh my god. Is that Carl Weathers?
Yeah.
Yeah. With fake hands.
Yeah, dude, that's such a good movie, man. Go to your home. It's your home.
Just go home. You too good for your home? Answer me.
Classic.
That's such a good movie. But yes, as you do so, it bounces back and the sledgehammer just slides off the rock. As Ibaka looks at you and he says, "All right, come on. You did good this morning. Come on, let me show you what you got. One last shot. Good. Now roll another strength check. +2. The 14. You're successful. He looks at you and he says, "All right. I don't do this, but I'm giving you a raise. You're at 6 coppers a day now."
Yes.
All right. And
I
he looks at you and
thank him
says-
for his generosity.
He says, "Good work today." He looks at you and he says, "If you ever need anything, don't call me.
I'll remember that.
I'll call you. But I'll be here." And he walks away. You see your friend Shako, your associate Shako, says, "That's a pretty good shot, man. You know, for somebody that's kind of just done this thing, that's a pretty good shot you did. I mean, besides the hammer flying off, but it was pretty good, man."
Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this. This is really more complex than it seems originally. There's such a simplicity to hitting things with a hammer, but really there's quite a technique to it.
Yeah, you know, they say it's all in the hips. I'm not sure about that, but I mean, I guess
All in the hips.
some logic to that, I guess. He says, but I heard there's a gambling thing going on tonight. At the Filthy Seal. You down? Get a little money, right?
I got a little money. I like to blow my money. Let's
You got
go
50
do that.
experience points as well too. From that as well. As you go over to the Filthy Seal, you see that there's a man sitting at a corner booth above table. He looked very familiar, but he lost a lot of weight for being stressed out about this Nari. So now he wears that Errol Flynn 1932 get up right now.
Classic.
Hit the fucking gym. Looks like Rodrigo
The lady
decided to
on
put a
his
gym
hip.
in that back room.
Listen,
ballin'.
you can't. Yeah, I mean, he is that guy. He's Rodrigo, that man. You see Rodrigo as he looks at you and he says, "A northerner. Hey, you northerners are
Easterner.
pretty useful." Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, who's? I thought you were a northerner. Okay.
John's
No.
Omen's the northerner.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
And-
who's the northerner.
And I am too.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, they're both.
yes.
That's
right.
And get,
That's what I got.
get Harold's name right. His name is Harold.
That's what I said.
He's been Mark this whole time, my friend.
Oh, Rip. I said Harold, didn't I?
You did right now. It's a good start.
That'll work. That'll work. So
That'll
he
do.
looks over-
Duncan. That'll do.
he looks at you and he says, Robert looks at you and he says, well, so you are who, I presume?
Oh, I'm just a stone smasher. I like to gamble here and there. I hear there's a thing tonight.
Yeah, we're having a little gambling thing tonight. Felt like in the mood. And I like money, so you interested?
I'm in the mood and I like money too.
Do you have money? It's the question. You don't look like it.
Well, I have a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're interested in making some more money, I can loan you some if you like. I mean, you look like you're really lucky.
Yes, that sounds like such a great idea.
I mean, and he pulls out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Starts
19.
flipping a gold.
Like my
Nice.
eyes are just lighting up with all this money
says-
because I'm greedy and I'm like,
Mm,
yes,
this is
okay.
20
I'm feeling
copper
lucky
pieces.
tonight.
That's 20 copper pieces. I mean, you only have to pay me back with interest, let's say 5 copper a day. That sound good?
That sounds great.
Lovely. I've thrown an extra one for you. You gotta pay me back anyway, right? He gives you 21 copper pieces. Loan.
Oh, nice.
All right. And you also too.
Serious about my money.
You gain 50 experience points for dealing with Rodrigo as well too, and I guess you want to sim over to the thing tonight. So there is a first of all, it's blackjack here. Is House, and then there's 2 other people. So you got to beat House. So he says, and the bet is 10 copper pieces buy-in. You win or
Each
you out.
hand?
All right.
No, this is the buy-in.
Right. So would that be each hand is 10 copper?
Oh, yeah, yes.
That'd be a short game.
Yeah.
Woo!
I can
Here we
pay-
go.
I can do 2 hands.
Burn.
Right.
This money's burning a hole in his pocket.
All
Oh,
right. All right. The house is gonna call. We're gonna set the. I'm gonna roll first. Hold on. Go to 6. The other 2 people are gonna go roll as well. 6, 13. Ooh, so that is
25. That's a bust.
That's a king.
No, that's king. Yeah.
That's a king.
Mm-hmm. That's a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
Because one is
So you-
one is ace.
So that but
It's
the
one-
dealer has a 6 showing.
Yes, correct. And there's 2 other people here. Yes. So.
Yeah.
That being
Because
said,
you just said he's going against the dealer, right?
correct.
So he just rolls 2d6 or 2d13 to start.
Mhm.
2
Oh, I see what
D13?
you. No, the dealer did. So
Okay.
roll.
Do I roll now?
D13. Yes. Okay.
Well, if it's like blackjack, he needs to see both of his cards, so it's 2d13.
Oh yes.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
You're right.
Yeah. Oh, 12. Crap.
Well,
Just 12
So,
with a 6 showing.
All right, what do you want to do? That's gonna go with another D13 here. Oof. That's 17. Gonna stay there. And then the other guy
I am
is
gonna.
at 10
Goes.
plus 16. So at least he's gonna go to hit.
So now you got an advantage. You know what the house has. The dealer's
Ooh.
not very good. He flipped his card early.
It's true. So you got roll 6 plus 10 plus 6. So he busted. So yeah, so it's the house now. So house has 17.
As a gambler, you
12
got some insider info.
I'm gonna hit. I'm at 12.
Wow.
14. Gonna hit again.
Oh, the house has 16 because
No.
11 would be a jack, so it would have been
Yeah,
16.
I bust.
Oh yes.
And then yeah, you bust.
That's all right. I can play another hand.
All right.
Stay positive.
Hopefully the gambler gets some luck.
No
I
shit.
mean,
Christ,
I
man.
mean, he's seeing the yeah. I'm not just yeah.
Prepare for a new character.
He's
Hey,
taking those kneecaps.
Gonna die beaten up in an alley.
All right.
Give
The
me my
house-
money.
Where's my money? The house rolled a 7.
Ooh, the house
Uh,
shows a
the-
7. Damn.
All right, so it's gonna go the other guy's gonna go 10, 17.
17.
All right, roll 2d13. Yep, 2d13.
16.
16.
Man, if only you
Sit
could have
on
got
it.
there the last one, you could
Can
have
he
split.
them?
Oh yeah, can I do that? I don't have enough to split.
All right, house is gonna roll again. 18.
Got to be more careful.
All right. What would I like to do?
So the house has 7. So the house has 17.
And yeah,
He's got no choice but to try, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta hit it.
hit it or quit it. Let's hit it or quit it. Let's hit it or quit it. Hey,
That's 17. That's a push at least. Hey, that's
Yeah.
a push at least.
Yeah.
Yes, push. And like I said, they're tied as well too. So it's all 17 or all. So he's gonna actually let me go for a hit. Here. He thinks he can win. This guy thinks he can win. Alright.
Nope.
He busts. Alright. House is gonna hit as well.
Woo!
Come on, house.
Damn, Gina.
Oh,
22.
22. That's a bust.
Yeah, you win. You win
Ding,
30.
ding, 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 ding.
Oh no, 26 copper pieces.
Woo!
There you go.
I have money in
Hey,
my
you might not-
pockets.
You
lost
you
10.
might not get beat up. You might not get beat up in an alley.
That's his first
What a-
win. You know that
Well,
gambler.
Yeah.
he's
Depends
got
on
that-
his very
Yeah,
next move.
seriously.
Exactly.
You want to play
Been
again?
so bad.
he's like, oh,
He's got it
Yeah.
bad.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna play one last hand.
all right, let's bring it home. All right, so house as a gambler, we're able to read these movements pretty well. House is showing.
Starting to get a feel for how the dealers dealing cards and
Yeah, this other guys well beside you got a 3 and a 10, so that's 13. King 10, yes. Okay.
8 and
18.
10.
Nice.
Ooh.
Good.
Woo! Number to beat.
Confident in this one.
Yeah, and that's a good
All
one.
right. House is gonna hit.
Unless the GM has anything.
All right, that is 4 plus 10.
It's 14.
That's 15.
4 plus 10 is
plus-
14.
Yeah, it's 14, right?
I don't know what you said. I'm just confirming.
yeah,
Oh,
14.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
We'll
right,
we'll say
we're
you
good.
said that.
14. 16.
Oof.
again.
20.
Oh,
On it. So
wow.
stay there. That's house.
Oh, shit.
Other
Gina.
player.
God damn.
Other player is at
He gets a 1 and a 13. Is
it's
that a
13, 13,
blackjack?
yeah, 13, yeah, it's 13.
Wow.
16. Is he feeling lucky today? He has to.
5. Nope.
Oh,
That's 18.
18.
That's the exact same that we got over here with Harold.
I mean, he has to be the house. House is at 20.
Yeah,
No,
3
Not
or less.
today.
that's a bust.
All right,
All right.
Harold.
I'm gonna try my luck, eh?
House is at 20.
I've been rolling bad all day. Can it help me now?
Roll the 3. Roll the 3. Oh!
No.
All right.
House
Well, I
on-
had a good
Dang it.
evening.
Dang it!
He says, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for the money.
Yeah.
So I think your net is still 6
I actually
gold.
lost 3 coins, so that's not so bad.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's true. Well, good luck. And
I need it.
and with that, she's gonna go over to Bubba Sparks. So I assume that after your day of work, you retire back to the Windy Hawk and rest, recover, and get some food. Do you talk to Jasmine at all, or do you talk to
Yeah,
anyone else?
I will. When I come in, I will thank her for her hospitality. Thank you, Jasmine. And here's money for meal, room again, and I also put an extra copper in there just for you. So make sure you keep that for yourself. I appreciate all your hospitality.
Mark, you gain 250 experience points. And she looks and says, "Oh, an extra copper. Oh, you're wonderful. Matter of fact, that allows you to get the deluxe room and combo package. So now the bathwater will actually be heated."
Really? Thank you. Say, Jasmine, I have a question for you.
She nods.
I came in recently with a couple of other fellows, and just curious. I work down at the docks, but do you know any other jobs that someone like me might be able to do to maybe earn even more money?
Down at Northern, I mean, you could go outside and try to pillage, I guess. I'm not sure what you Northerners do.
Well, I mean, in town. I mean, just
Don't you pillage in a town? She looks at you up and down.
no, I'm not a pillager per se. I actually earned my keep on the water as a mariner.
So you pillage boats.
Well, I was actually in one that got pillaged, believe it or not.
Wow, so the people you pillaged got mad at you pillaged them and they pillaged you.
Actually, merfolk. Have you heard of those?
I have not heard of merfolk. What are merfolk exactly? That's new to me.
I described it to them. Big, ugly creatures attack your boat, put holes in it, try to kill you and eat you, that sort of thing.
Yeah, she's actually genuinely interested in this. That sounds kind of scary. You've fought merfolk? These merfolk you're talking about?
Barely. We lost an entire ship. We lost one of the dinghies, and the captain actually got us here somehow. Just what was left.
Well, you sound like a hero. No.
I wasn't a hero. I was what you call a prisoner. Wrongly, of course. Long story, but anyway.
What were you accused of, sir? If you don't mind me asking.
Theft.
Of?
It's not like really important. It was actually something that was stolen from me. I was actually in guard possession of a fellow soldier or fellow mariner, I should say, of mine. Actually took it and then said I stole it, but I couldn't prove it. And
so what was it exactly? Just to clarify here.
It was a set of keys to some very important things.
So you're like a bank robber?
No, I'm trying to explain my innocence to you.
I get that. I mean, so you
So no, I didn't do anything wrong.
Interesting. I mean, I believe you. I mean, if you say you're innocent, I mean, you're innocent, right? I totally believe you. I mean, you're a national treasure, of your people. They're not very nice people, but they're people, don't say.
Yes, every culture has its good and bad, but what I was really trying to get to was, do you know of any employment inside, maybe even inside here, sweeping up, guard?
Oh, yes, of course. I would love that. Please, here. She hands you a broom. I want you to sweep up here Sweep all the nuts and peanuts and things like that off the ground, all the dirt. Sweep them outside. Dust the curtains. Make sure you turn the stew whenever stew boy's out. Also as well too. Also like you to clean the mugs and glasses as well too. Also as well, dishes, dude, is also kind of stacking up, so you gotta take care of that. Also, fluffing the pillows would be kind of nice.
Okay,
Check
really
for-
fast. What does the job pay?
Oh well, let's see here. Let's see here. You're a northerner.
Does that matter?
She smiles and says, "All right, you may possibly be a bank robbing pillager, raider. That's gonna cost us. That's gonna knock a few coins off there."
Who I told you about that you had no clue about, and I've been very hospitable to you, right?
Yeah, raiders are pretty hospitable before they raid you. I heard. I've never been raided before, but I heard that's something that they do. So I'm just want to.
I've never heard of that, Jasmine, and I would never do that to you. I promise.
She smiles and says, "Above table, Northerners have a crazy reputation of being raiding, pillaging war bands that
Ooh.
raid and pillage and enslave any and everyone that is not a part of their tribe. It is very well known. It is very common, and a lot of Northerners tend to live up to that reputation. Not all of them do, Twitter, but some of them do. That being said, she looks at you
And
says,
Bubba may very well, just so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. He's like, hey, she's covering her bases here. She says, I can start you out with a smooth, let's say, 7 copper pieces a day.
Really, for all of that work, you know what they pay me down at the docks, and it's like one manual task.
What is it exactly?
It's much more than 7.
Well, why don't you go there and have them pay you?
Well, they do. I'm trying to earn some extra money.
Well, you can do this on the side, I suppose. Maybe at night. Maybe when you want to come in.
How about? Could I do 2 hours for 7?
She looks at you and she says, I don't do that. I'd have to cut it by at least a quarter, and that's like 2, maybe 3. I'll give you 3 copper pieces for 2 hours of work.
How about we meet in the middle, like even 5?
She says, that sounds great. At 2, correct?
2 hours, 5 copper. Yes.
No, 2 hours, 2 copper, and I give you a free bowl of food as well on the daily. And I'll leave you a discount on the combo as well too. I'll knock it down from 5 to 4 for 3 hours.
So 3 hours, 4 copper is what you're saying?
I'm saying 3 hours, 4 copper combo meal, discount, plus 3 copper payment. And she looks at you.
What's the discount?
1 copper piece. So it goes from 5 to 4. Now, if you stay here a lot, that's going to add up. And if you live 10 days, that's 10 copper pieces. That's a significant bonus for 3 hours of labor. And also a free meal. And that's fair. It's not really fair, but it's fair enough.
Yeah, it's not really that fair, but let's give it a try.
Lovely.
I'll start right now if that's okay.
Here's an apron. Here's a broom. Here's a duster. Here's some cleaner. Here's some soap. Here's a bed heater. Also, could you please replace the chamber pots as well too? I'm starting to smell. Thank you.
Oh, that definitely would be an extra copper.
He says,
definitely would be an extra
thank
copper
you for
for
handling that. I appreciate that. Great. You're a wonderful person. All right, good luck. And she walks away.
Yeah, you just see the skirt that she's wearing.
Jasmine, I know you can hear
yeah.
me. That is going to be an extra copper.
So you feel like she's definitely not responding to your queries at all for some reason. You're not sure why, but she does not respond to any of those queries.
The negotiation menu has terminated. There's no access.
So do you proceed to do these?
That dialogue option is grayed out.
Great.
I am going to work.
All right. At the end of the night, please give me see how thorough you are. Give me an intelligence check. Give me a dexterity check and a con check. Average these out. Okay.
He's tired from his first job.
Mediocre. He said, "Listen, man, I ain't trying to do no double shift, man. Listen, I don't do doubles." With below average, she looks at you and says, "I mean, listen, I know you aren't used to not pillaging, but you're gonna have to pick it up. This is unacceptable. You left 3 chamber pots upstairs. The beds aren't warm.
Out of the kindness of my heart, I did the other chamber pots because we never agreed on the increased copper. So, to be fair, I was like, well, maybe if we increase it, then I would do the other ones.
So you only get paid for tasks that you want to do then?
No task that we agreed on.
No, so tasks that you want to do. He looks at you again.
No task that we agreed on, Jasmine.
No, tasks that you want.
You remember when you was walking away and I would say, hey, extra copper for the chamber pot?
I couldn't. It was very loud. I'm not sure I remember what you were talking about.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
Well, I didn't know that, so you should have completed that task. That's really rude of you not to do that.
Well, I think they was in use at the time, but now that they're not in use, if we want to discuss that one copper, I can go and do that.
Oh, certainly. Okay, so that's going to be a no for me. Are you still going to do that task?
You're going to have to find another job. There's other people.
She looks at you and says it's going to be a no for me, but if you'd like to do that task, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Well, I do definitely appreciate the opportunity, Jasmine, but I think I'm going to have to pass. I am so tired, but...
I am so sorry.
Yes.
Well, here's your payment for today.
Thank you.
Here is 3 copper pieces, and even though, of course, you did do okay, not dreadful. You think she's lying. She gives you an additional loaf of bread or additional piece of bread. Is
she a Southerner?
Yes, she is.
Man, you Southerners are so nice. You know, maybe if our cultures got to experience each other like me and you are, you know, it could change this place.
He said, get your friends. Me and your friends can be friends. We can do this every weekend.
Oh shit.
As she looks at you, give me a charisma check at disadvantage.
All right.
All right.
I'm feeling lucky with Christmas. Come on. No, I'm not.
You're really
my
not.
God.
Single digits all game. This is crazy. These knaves are just fresh off the boat.
I forgot I hadn't brushed my teeth in 2 weeks.
Like
I got some catfish in there.
It's Gon's brother. The tooth on the other side's all black.
She looks at you and she says, well, the cultures are pretty landlocked. I mean, away from each other. So I'm gonna let you stay over there and I'll stay over here. Thank you for your patronage. I appreciate that. Please have a pleasant day.
Thank you. Thank
bye.
you, Jasmine. Bye.
She looks at him and she turns around and looks back. Northerners.
What's she look like anyway?
She looks like I don't have an image. Well, actually, I do have an image. Hold on. I may have an image actually. Let me check my library here. Pull out my handy dandy notebook here. Well, as I'm doing this, let's go over to Jay. Right? All right, Jay. So, Murtaugh.
Yeah.
All right. So you are woken up early in the morning, around 6, by your training buddy, and he says, "Time to get up. We got stick practice." Hands you a stick.
Sit up. And does he like immediately turn to walk out, or is he just standing there?
He immediately turns to walk out.
Oh, do I do it or do I not? Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to groggily, so I'm sure at disadvantage. This would be somewhat at disadvantage, like hit him in the ass with a stick and then start to get out of bed.
Give me a disadvantage strength check or attack roll. As you hit, he's like, "Oh, no, you take the stick. It's fine. I don't need it. I have a stick. Take it.
Okay."
It's your stick.
Lift himself out of bed, still limping.
Yeah, I don't need the stick. You can take the stick, sir. And he looks at you and he says, as you guys make your way outside, he's like, "Okay, now let me show
As
you
I walk, I have the stick in both hands held directly in front of me, like
firmly grasp it in your hands.
Bisecting the nuts.
Bisecting
left to right.
Literally like
He's
to
like
protect
this,
the nuts.
It's like It's like playful Gale. He's like fucking deflecting the shots. It's like playful Gale.
Problem is
nut
he's
shot
going to get
protector.
in a normal fight and have no idea what to do. Just
Just go for nut shots. He's
Yeah.
like, hold on.
He's gonna be, no matter what the weapon is, covered in his
Take this
nuts.
and-
Like, oh god.
Take this and double it. Nut shot, nut shot, nut shot. So he goes over and hands you the stick and says, okay, now we're gonna do some serious training now. All right. Now, I want you to come at me with your strongest attack. And you see him go into what looks like a stance.
Wolf
with
Fang
his-
Fist.
With his stick like this. Like, hold on. Like this. Like, it's got saying it like this, drawn out.
Yep.
Like this, right above his head.
So try and kind of spin the stick up almost like it's a sword, holding it at an angle, and we'll sort of step in, feint high, and try to swipe low.
As you attempt to come in and feint, he will use his opportunity attack to attack you.
Sure.
Oh.
This is a
That's
that
gonna hit.
is a critical hit. So that's
Oh, yeah.
your AC. As you come in something for a feint, he says, "There," and goes you at a side swipe right at your liver, and he pushes you off. Stand up, and goes into pose again.
Yep.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah. Is there, just because I'm gonna ask it back up, is there any like rocks or anything
Oh yeah, there's
on the
plenty of
ground?
rocks. There's plenty of rocks on the ground. This
Okay.
is like open training field, small rocks. It's not massive
Alright.
rocks, but like sling rocks. Sure.
So what I'm gonna, if I can, what I'm gonna try to do when I'm standing up is get a handful of like dirt and small rocks off the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and then step back into the fighting stance. And as I go to step in to make an attack, I'm gonna try to throw the dirt into his face first, and then
All right. Well,
sort
I'm
like swing almost for like middle of the body.
he's gonna go for a dex save here.
Dirty
+7.
techniques. Let's see it.
Yep. Yep.
He critically succeeds. He
Damn.
ducks.
Yep.
As he ducks under that, you go for your attack. As that was a action, he will attempt to attack your opportunity right here. As he sees an opening, as you throw this dust at him, he ducks
Yep.
under your throwing arm and goes for a side swipe. Let's see if he hits.
Yeah.
You're wide open.
But he has to roll a 1 basically to not fucking hit.
All right, that's a 20. He just Well, your AC is what, 11?
10. It's critical. 10.
Oh,
It's
he
critical.
critically hit
Slaps
you.
the shit out of you.
He hits wham right there.
Yep.
And this is at your kidney on the other side. Kidney shot there. Then he pulls out. He goes in the stance again. All right. Now, what do we learn as he looks at you?
You're
I
whooping my
learned that
fucking
I need a
ass.
fucking bow.
He says, you must be fast if you want to stop people from attacking the people that are around you. That'll be quicker. Listen, you're on the path. You got quick feet. But then he points at your head. You need a quick brain now. And he says, okay, listen. Every guard knows that he may be outnumbered. But as long as he's smarter than these common wrath, we can take him down. They're uneducated, they're dumb, and they lack creativity. And if you want to become a guard, you gotta get some creativity, some brain power, and not only that, and he grabs his nuts, some balls. We don't use bows. We're guardsmen. We protect those around us. Bows are for those soldiers out there. Gonna be a soldier, go play with them. Oh, they're not any here. Because they're not anything to guard. We're here. We do our job. Listen, that stick, every day after practice, I want you to sharpen this stick to a fine point. Get it as sharp as possible, form into a spear to protect those that you care about, which is this city and its inhabitants. So now, officially, you're an initiate guard. Welcome. And he extends his hand to you. as he attempts to pick you up from the ground.
He'll reach out. What he will actually do, because he's starting to think a little bit critically, is he'll actually, when he holds the stick, he'll hold the end of the stick out to him to take the end of the stick to help him up.
Mm-hmm.
If he takes it to help him up using the stick, and then once he's up, still holding the stick in like a defensive stance, will then reach his hand out to shake his hand.
Yeah, he definitely helps you if he doesn't attack you. And he says, all right.
He said, hey, the speech he said was use your brain. He's like, okay, I'm going to use my brain. What is the easiest way to keep somebody away from you? Okay, I got this. Here we go.
There you go. He says, he looks at you and he says, okay, go inside. Give me a female Swahili name. And he says, go inside, see the quartermaster. She'll get you geared up. Listen, so tonight you're going to be traveling with me on our nightly patrol. All right.
Sounds good to me. And yeah, he'll go in and do that. And while after getting geared up, he'll sit down and do exactly what he was told. He'll take the dagger that he has and just start sharpening the end of that stick.
All right. From your basic outfitting here, you gain a gambeson, you gain a club/cudgel, and you gain a shield. And these are all on loan.
Yep.
You get
taken out of your paycheck.
Correct.
I haven't even been paid yet.
That's payment right there. You're wearing it.
Yeah, all them shots you took to the nuts, you've been paid.
100%. This is payment. Hell yeah.
He looks at
I will take it.
Looks at you and he says, too, and the symbol of the guard uniform as well, too, of the gambeson is, see, it's a symbol of iron and a mountain right here. And this purple and black kind of blends into the night. It looks pretty nice. And he says, all right, listen. Your job is to make it home and protect people you care about. We're not out here to attack every raft here. There are endless amounts of them. What we're trying to do is protect the people that they are trying to attack, not go after them. We're protectors. We're not avengers. So understood.
He's just nodding through all of it. Absolutely.
Okay. We're gonna go right now to the one and only Puck and his blacksmith journey. Now, Puck, it's a new day. You're waking up at 4:30 unless you actually decide to wake up earlier.
He does. It's day 3, you said?
Day 3.
His body's adjusted. He's been working hard. He's up before Akpan is, and just kind of sets up the area, gets water filled in whatever basins, the coal shifted and moved, kind of get the pre-set up.
All right, give me advantage on this check for the pre-setup here. You've done 3 days straight. It's pretty simple at this point.
Strength?
This is actually wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah, very nice. So that's a perfect success. As you put everything the way it needs to be, knowing now, okay, cool. We need the chisels here, we need the hammers here, we need the coals here. Organize everything, put tools away that aren't needed at the moment. Clear the area so you got a fully functioning workspace. Which is the first freaking tip they always tell you for any kind of. You always get a clean workspace. Above tape. Don't ever get that. So in game now, he looks at you after organizing this area to the best of your ability. He looks down and claps. I am thoroughly impressed.
Well, I figured I'd do it now before you had to tell me.
Ah, so you are smart.
He just shrugs. He's like, I don't know about that. But
All right.
I just don't want to hear you gripe at me.
All right. So, you ready to craft some metal today?
I'm ready. Hopefully, we can make some good money.
Well, I like money. So you're gonna be helping us trap a couple things here. Let me give you a list.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. So I want you to craft me a bucket, some chain, and 3 cook pots today.
No problem, boss. That's easy.
All right.
I get right
So
to it.
these still at disadvantage, but you do get a +2 to this roll.
All right. It's the first one.
Okay. That's one. That is a success. That is a 15.
Second one.
That is success. 18. That is 11. That is not a success, but it's adequate. I need 2 more, because it's just two more crock pots.
Failed that.
No.
And
+2. That's adequate. All right. So, seeing that you crafted most of everything pretty well outside of a couple of the last cook pots, it's not really your specialty. You think for sure after these things don't really bend or hold the right shape you want them to. That being said, also, did I give you experience for that, Jay? Both table? Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. You gain 250 experience points for that. So, that being said, as you begin to work the stone, the metal here, you are pretty successful. You earn.
And you just see Puck making the bucket, thin strips of metal.
13
tries to
copper
cut
pieces
some
today.
stuff out.
You're in 13 copper pieces today.
Take that.
And you gain 150 experience points. As you see Alpan looks at you and he says, well, you got talent. I'm not sure how much talent.
More than talent. You see that? Look at that. That's the best bucket I've ever seen.
He points to the second one you did that is elliptical and
Oh, that wasn't me. That was the forge. I blame the forge and the metal.
Listen, the way my credit was set up, I couldn't afford that. Come on, now what are we doing here?
But you know what, Akpan, I appreciate it. I've been working hard. I'm going to take the night off.
All right, you do your thing.
He's gonna jam out to the Windy Hawk Inn. See if there's any girls in this town, and maybe get a drink. He's been working hard the last few days.
And you are a northerner, correct?
Yep. 4 times confirmed, apparently.
2, 3 times, 4 times a lady, right? So as you go in there, you see a long-haired, locked woman, a southern woman with long locks of hair tied around her back, deep chestnut skin. She looks at you and she sees that you're a northerner. She's like, ugh. As you enter, he says, as she shambles over.
She shambles.
She shambles over to you like, how can I help you today?
I'd like a drink. And better service.
Have a seat.
What is that? Did your mom
Have
die?
a seat. No, but you northerners are just so great to be around. You guys brighten my day. See me smile? It's the biggest smile you've ever seen in your life. What would you like to eat today? We have roasted pork on cabbage with some light bread, some lightly toasted bread. The butter is an additional charge.
Yes. How much?
Okay. The pork is 2. The cabbage is 1. The drink is 2 as well. And if you buy all of that, I'll throw in an additional room. I'll throw in the room for a copper piece. And if you want to get hot water as well too, I'll throw in additional copper. You'll get that as well too. Also as well too, if you want to clean your clothes, that's an additional copper piece that is also factored into the payment.
How much is that all together?
That's 9 copper pieces.
Done. And you know what? Keep 1 for yourself. And he's gonna hand her 10. All of us northerners aren't that bad.
She looks at you up and down and says, you aren't half bad
Are you
for a northerner, right?
Will you be the one to draw the bath?
No, I have, and she turns to the stew. She turns to the kid turning the stew. This kid's like, he's like a 12-year-old kid. He waves at you.
He's that's too bad. You could join me. How big is the bucket? I'll make room.
She drones and walks away.
Worth
She
a
says,
shot.
"Oh my god,
Give me my food."
he's like, hold on. At the freezer line like this, hold on. Let me see if I could.
That was a half-court shot.
Yeah. Hold on. We're not all
You
that
miss
bad.
every shot you don't take.
As they say, always miss every shot you don't take.
Yeah, ordering dessert first, apparently.
She comes back with your food here, and she says, let us know when you want to retire to your room. I'll have the boy prepare your warm bath water."
Oh,
And
man.
also, too,
He's just
make
going
sure you-
ham on that food. He's been eating like shit and buttered
It's
bread with a piece of pork.
Yeah.
Savory.
Nice roasted pork
Oh, man.
with some mushroom ketchup. It's fucking fire.
Oh, yeah. He's like eating so quickly that he's chewing and trying to catch his breath. Oh, so good. You guys know what I'm talking about. He's just chugging food,
when you're starving and you're like,
Oh.
have eaten like a half a day or a day, you're like,
one tear's coming down. It's so-
it's like I never thought I'd eat again. But you continue to eat, and she says, when you go for your bath, send the clothes down for the boy, and he'll wash them as well too. By the time you get out of your bath, and we can hang them up to dry, if you would. She looks at you and she says, and hopefully the food is to your liking, because clearly there's none left to be liked. Looks at your plate.
He's like licking the edge of it, just trying to get that last piece of gravy. He's like, "Oh, you know me well. Yeah, I'm ready for that bath. Where do I go?"
The bath will be brought to your room.
Oh, this place is nice. Okay. Well, if you change your mind,
I know where not to go.
suit yourself. He just strolls on to the room, not a care in the world.
And you see this southern boy comes up and he says, "All right, mister, your bath's coming." And he pulls out like a 50-ish gallon little half tub here. And he's coming in and out of your room, just dumping hot water in there. Till he gets nice and filled. He says, "Here's some soap. The mistress said it's on the house because you're kind of smelly and you know that it's needed." And she hands you a little bit of soap, and he hands you a little bit of soap, and then he walks away.
He's like, "Get the hell out of here, kid." Grabs the soap, throws the shirt off throws his shirt off directly into the water. It's all bloody and just dirty. Does the same with his clothes, and he tries to wash his clothes and himself in the water best he can.
This water is every bit of like 110, 115.
Yeah, he's in there putting him through the spin cycle.
Yeah.
He's got a long, like wispy, feathery hair, and it's like matted and dirty. But yeah, he's like, "I gotta get clean."
Yeah, fresh bath here. Clean up very nice.
Should just kept your clothes on.
Yeah, that's true. He'd have to grind them on the side, like the
Yeah.
bucket. It's like, oof.
Yeah, washboard style. Yeah.
Yep, but that's it.
He's a northerner. He just grabs the washboard and starts doing this across his chest, across his back.
He's like, "I am the washboard."
Yeah.
All right. And then we're gonna go back up lastly to Mark. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch here.
You.
All
Another
right.
day?
Harold?
Yeah.
Harold?
Okay. I'm saying back to the player, Mark. I know his character name. I think the player. I said John. Oh my God, y'all gonna stop.
I was Pug.
I called him John. I said, okay. Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I'm sorry calling people.
How How
Okay.
long have we
No, it's
not
fine.
given you shit, DM? Come on now.
Dude, it took me like 2 months to get Isla's name right.
Oh, I know.
It's
It's the same song and dance. We have a good time.
it's like hold on.
We give you
Lila?
shit. You struggle.
Lila?
Lila.
I was like, I said that like 2 months. Anyway, Harold, as you are returning back from your nice gambling thing, it is now a new day. Unless you want to do anything that night from returning from the gambling go.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do anything that night. I'm just gonna go to bed.
It is now a new morning.
Yep.
The sun
I'm gonna
is
get up bright and early
bright.
and get to work without anybody telling me to. I'm gonna practice those techniques. Get my
Initiative.
hips into it.
Put your hips into it. You gotta lose. You gotta spin on your
You
right
can
foot.
do it.
Don't
Put your
forget
back into it.
Spin on your right foot. You want to bring it around town. Want to bring it around. With your strength check, give me a +2 to the roll as you're breaking some rocks here.
All right.
There we go.
Oh!
There you go.
Yes.
He slept
You've
on
seen,
Boom.
seen Ibaka here do the same. He's like, hold on. I think it's like, ugh, and you just do the hip thrust and hit it. Bam, cracks open, shatters. Perfect hit. And it makes it's so beautiful that Akpon, he turns around and he sees you, and a single thud tear rolls down his cheek as you break up this stone here, and he does that mountain man clap. He's like, he claps softly as he looks at you impressed.
Yes. I drink it in.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I look at him and like, yes, I deserve that.
as he looks at you, you see Amelie, the owner of the brickyard, says, "You've been doing some pretty good work here lately. Let's see if you can do some actual skilled labor."
Ooh.
All right, he said.
Sure, I'm up
all
for
right.
that.
I want you to take this chisel, and I want you to take this block of marble, and I want you to smooth out the sides and try to make a cylinder.
Okay.
All right. So, what is your profession again?
Gambler.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a gamble.
All right, it's the gamble for sure.
about to sell that shit.
Give me-
It turns
Give
out
me
he's like forging like fake like
right.
sculptures.
Give me a dexterity check at disadvantage, as
Oh,
this
shit.
requires fine motor skills.
Yes, that's gonna be horrible.
Let's find out.
Definitely.
Hey, so 7. As he sees you try to smooth out the cylinder, he says, "Hold on. I didn't say a triangle. I said a cylinder. All right, you want to use nice, smooth."
Give me an intelligence check. Make sure you know what a cylinder is.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. I assume everyone knows what basic shapes are. Oh,
Not in this
wait.
day and age. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what's
you-
the school system in there.
All right,
Everybody's
well then,
criminals.
Give me an intelligence check for. Do you know what a cylinder is?
I wasn't being serious.
It's
It was
like-
a
it's
joke.
like,
Shit.
No, it makes sense. When it makes sense, it makes sense. All right.
Like Family
well,
Feud. Do we have a cylinder?
mm.
He's like, oh, let me go ahead and
Is it
check
on the
the
board?
survey says it is on the board. There is a cylinder. You know what a cylinder is. Yes, cylinder is on the board for 26 points. You're gonna pass it back.
Number one answer. Cylinder.
That gives me a bonus, right? I know a cylinder now.
It does give you a bonus. You get a +1 bonus to your next check, and you also get another +1 bonus. So that makes it +2 from a milli attempting to help you. So you know some
nice.
slightly geometry. So +2 to this roll. It's at
Am I still
disadvantage.
at
though.
disadvantage again? Okay.
Correct.
Oh.
Hold on.
There
Oh,
we
that's
go.
not so bad.
Hey!
15. Hey.
15. After
I am
helpful
learning.
pointers, helpful pointers from a melee and skilled geometry or slight below average geometry skills, you form this cube or rectangle. rectangle, cube, into a cylinder, smoothing out the side with the chisel. It's nice and even here. And he looks at you and really just. It's not the most perfect cylinder, but it'll do. It will do. And for that, I'll actually pay you a decent wage. Those rock busters out there, they're useful, but I need actually skilled labor. I'm getting kind of old. He gives you 5 copper on top of 8, so he gives you 13 copper pieces. Listen.
Amelie realizes that what he actually carved was a replica of the single thug tear that he shed earlier.
It's like it's beautiful.
It was so beautiful.
And he looks at you and he says, yeah, I don't think I want to have you breaking up rocks anymore. I want to see you come over here right away, work with me. You got talent. Not sure how much talent, but you got talent. All right. Well, last not least, we're going to go over to assassination, and I said his name. I said his fucking name. Okay, everybody? I said his name. All right. Bubba. Assassination Bubba. It is a brand new day.
Yes. It's a brand new day.
All right, you got rejected. You going to work? Or you doing something else?
I'm going to work, man.
Get a job, you got to get paid, right?
I'll wave to Jasmine as I walk out. Going to work.
She groans. But she does actually prepare you a nice meal as well too. A bit of porridge, cream of wheat, as they say. It's flavorless, but it's hearty.
Yeah, I really appreciate this, Jasmine. I thought yesterday, like, we was having an issue communicating, but I really appreciate it.
We are having an issue communicating, but I still do my job.
Oh, well, thank you for doing your job. You do it quite well, by the way.
I do own the building. I do own this place.
And you're so smart. It takes a very smart person to own a well-run establishment like this. I commend you. That's awesome.
Thank you. Give me a charisma check at disadvantage. Let's see how well she takes to these compliments. Okay. Very nice. She looks at you and she says, listen, I may have misjudged the fact that all Northerners are just crude, barbaric pillagers, which it may be true. But you've paid your bills, you've not destroyed any of my furniture here, so I will treat you with the same dignity as if I were any other customer.
Oh, I really appreciate that, Jasmine, but I must admit that most of us Northerners are, but not all of us.
Okay, well, I will try to judge more fairly then.
Thank you.
Until the next Northerner tries to break my bed or beds or things like that, then I will judge unfairly again. But until that day, I will indeed judge fairly.
Thank you, Jasmine. Appreciate you.
Okay.
You have a great day, by the way.
I will do what I can. Don't die, because I like money.
I'm definitely going to try not to.
Okay.
See you later.
Looks at you and says, you can go to work now if you're like, she looks at you.
Taking the broom. Shoo.
Says,
I walk out under my breath. Bitch.
He's like,
What you said, bitch, though?
but you said bitch though, right? But that's what you said though, right? That's the word you said. But you said
looked
bitch.
her in her ocular stems, and I said,
bitch. It's no way. Hold on. But you said bitch though.
I
That's
love
what you
they're
said.
in space. Though.
He said, but you said bitch though.
You know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, goodness. Yeah. But
Oh my god.
But you do go to the docks. Give me a strength and constitution check, sir, as you're going to the dock, kind of earn a honest.
Come on now. Let's go. Let's earn some money today.
All right, Mr. Hurricane. We need to the hurricane. Round and round. It goes around, comes around. Yeah, it's a hurricane over here. So your pay is docked for 2 copper. You earn 13 gold copper pieces. today, and you see he looked and he says, "Listen, in the first 2 hours, you're good, man. You gotta get in better shape." And he taps your flabby gut. You gotta get toned, man.
I know. I've been trying. I was on this new diet. It didn't work out. I ended up in handcuffs. So,
Well, listen, me and the crew works out every morning. You want to join us? Go for a run?
yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, you don't think it'll affect my work? I might be a little bit more tired.
No, you gotta get your reps in.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
All right, let's go. He starts to run.
oh, now? You mean now?
Yes.
Oh. I thought you said you want to do it in the mornings, like before work.
Also run at night as well too. Got it.
Running at night as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, energy up. Gotta get the energy up.
Okay. Is this a paid thing or is this something you just
Nope.
guys just do?
We just work out. That's what we do.
Look at these
That's
abs.
wrong.
Look at these abs.
He's actually very fit. He is a legit fit. Do you run with him? Or do you be like, nah, fuck this.
So how do you get that fit just by running? And what about your food? Do you have good food?
I eat pretty light. I'm pretty low on bread. I eat a lot of meat.
I'm on the
Rice.
Atkins diet.
He's like keto,
Yeah, I'm in ketosis right now.
just keto.
I haven't eaten. Dude, I haven't eaten bread since 1996, dude.
Yeah.
No bread, no sugar.
Now listen.
Well,
you know
what time of day would you say it is?
It's like 5 p.m. right now. It's going on dusk.
Well, Jasmine may miss me at the Wendy Hawk Inn, but
No, she won't. She doesn't like you at all.
okay. Well, since she put it that way, shit, let's run.
Yeah, man. You know I go there too, right? You know, we talk about you sometimes, man. You gotta get it together, dude. Listen.
But I'm so nice. Why is she so mean to me?
Because you're a nice guy. Listen, you gotta get in shape. Get your money up.
It's because I'm fat.
Swole up.
No, not just the fat. It's like the nice guy. He's like, I'm so nice. Listen, I think you're beautiful. I care about. Listen, you gotta calm down a little bit. You gotta be confident, but not
know what?
like.
You're
Listen,
right. You're right.
I'll get you there. I will get you there.
You're right.
I'll get you there. Listen.
Yeah. Come
Let's
on,
do
let's
that.
run.
Let's run.
I got 40 yards in me. I'm sure.
He
Down to
"All
the end of the driveway."
He's like I'm more of a lifter. Beer curls. Me.
right.
All you see is him run from the dock,
Fish and chips.
and as soon as he gets to the Windy Hawk, he's like, "All right, I'm done. I'm done running, guys. I'm going home. I'm going home."
He hangs a right.
Hey, where y'all going? I'll be like, where y'all going? The Wendy Hawk is right here.
He said, "Hold on." He's like, "Oh man." They look at you, smile at you. It's like, "Listen, man. All right, we'll see you bright and early. We know you're a little tired. It's long day. You're not used to, really getting that work in. So we'll see you bright and early." How does
What time we gonna run in the morning?
about 4:30?
In the morning. I'm talking about what time in the morning.
At 4:30 a.m. sharp.
Man. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll be there.
All right.
If I'm not, y'all know where I live at, right?
We know where you live at, and we know the girl you like. She
Okay.
ain't gonna listen. Young everything like you,
Does
and
she like to run? Does Jasmine like to run?
she runs an inn.
Oh, okay. I mean, like physical exercise.
I mean,
She seems pretty fit.
yeah. She's running
does
around doing all
Pilates.
kinds of stuff.
She likes physical exercise.
Holy. She works around the tavern doing lots of exercise doing that. You just move boxes, so you have good strength.
Well, I did work with her for 2 hours. Well, yeah, 2.5 hours one time.
Were you tired from doing that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she does that all day.
And she was like chamber pots, and I was like,
Yeah, it's like almost like the Chamber of Secrets. You never know where you're gonna find those chamber pots.
Oh, would you like me to put a recommendation in for you?
Nah,
Jasmine, I mean.
Nah, that sounds like a you. That's not like a you thing. He looks at you and he smiles and says, "But all right, I'm gonna go run I'll let you do your thing.
All right.
And
What was your name
that-
again? Was your Carl? I'll see you tomorrow, Carl.
Carl? Damn, Carl? Who the hell is Carl?
One of the guys from the Ducks.
Yeah, his name is Carl. He's a Southerner. He's like,
Hey, Kill, I sell
He
propane.
just looks like a Carl. I don't know. He looks like a Carl.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know some damn Carl. But he looks and says, "I'll see you in the morning." And I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, fish, we will go over and end this session here as we trail on to the next one. If you like this stuff, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We appreciate it. It helps us greatly. Thank you very much for watching. And if you have anything you want to add, just comment down below. We appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Comment it out. We'll comment back. Trust us.
Cool.